So Margaret was pretty amped up about the Sea of Thieves thing. She messaged me about it.
Yeah,
I was asleep when she messaged me about it.
I was
I
blowing his phone up.
I watched the Xbox and Bethesda press conference after Square Enix's was live because, well, I was sleeping, like I said, and at that time when I got on and started watching, I was like, oh, Square Enix is on, so I watched, and like Mark said, the Guardians of the Galaxy looked really freaking good.
Yeah, I
Um,
did.
I want to get back onto that. I want to talk about something about that after I discuss. I was excited about Halo. I saw the Halo thing. I almost shed a tear out of excitement seeing some of the new
Yes,
multiplayer mechanics. Holy shit, it
Yeah,
looks
yes,
it
it
was
looked
pretty
good.
good.
cool.
The fact
I'm
that
kind of amped for it.
the fact that the guy used the grapple hook to get
To
onto
grab the sword,
to grab the sword to get on a goddamn little ship
Yeah,
dude,
and
that was
fucking get
cool.
on it and take the guy out, like literally just remove him from the vehicle. I was like, dude, this is awesome. And the other thing I really respect that they did when they showed that was they didn't tease anything towards what they were doing. You could see that they had capture the flag. You heard it there. You said go
Yeah,
capture. They mentioned nothing about a battle royale. They mentioned nothing about any other multiplayer, which is really nice. Like, it's kind of like helping you build up that anticipation for the holidays of 2021.
absolutely.
I am super pumped. Obviously, a
Me
lot of
too.
you guys know I am a huge, huge Halo guy. Like, love
Hey.
Halo. Margaret loves Halo too. Pseudo, welcome, welcome. How you doing? Did you watch E3?
How are you?
Oh, awesome. Yeah,
Yes.
that's the issue with your streams too. Is sometimes we're asleep because I have work.
Mhm.
But I do every
Right.
time I do see you live, I do always go in and say, "What's the?" But yeah, yeah. Square Enix definitely blew me away with a lot of their stuff, and then at the end, I kind of got pumped when they like showed like all the games they announced, and some of them looked really good. I loved the end, quick little end walker cut. 16 looks really good.
for the expansion.
Yeah, yeah, and then oh yeah, how was work? They showed that they're gonna the pixel remaster of Final Fantasy 1 through 6, I believe, if I'm saying that correctly. I have to
Yes.
look at it. That's kind of interesting. Like you just go back to those and play those.
Yep.
Um, you missed everything. It's all good. I mean, you could
The
always go back
remake
and
of
watch them
Doom
on
2
YouTube.
too, right?
What?
They're doing a remake of Doom 2, right?
Oh, that's Bethesda's end. That's on
Okay,
Bethesda.
well, yeah.
Yeah, well, I was talking Square Enix though.
Oh,
This is
I'm sorry.
yeah. No, 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 no. It's all Gucci.
I'm thinking of what I saw, what I was thinking of, what just popping in my head of what
Oh no, no, no. I was
all the
yeah.
games that I was interested in seeing.
Honestly, think, man, if PlayStation doesn't come out with something to match Game Pass, then it's really gonna be a problem because
Yeah,
everything that
Game
Xbox
Pass has
came
a
out with
lot of
It's
yeah,
coming out day one
on Game
on
Pass,
Game
and that just
Pass.
yes.
it's literally making me like, all right, I can sit on my PlayStation, buy me a
Uh,
Series S,
yes,
give me
yes,
an
we
extra
have
controller, give
pseudo.
me, thank dude.
The only reason I've slowed down a little bit is because Fantasy Star Online 2 came out with their update, so I've kind of been dabbling in that a little bit. And me and Mags have been playing Pokemon a lot, the Pokemon trading card game online. She's kind of learning it because we do have a
I'm
guest that will be on
I'm
our next
addicted.
podcast. Yeah, she's kind of addicted to the card game, but we have a special guest on the next podcast, so we're trying to bone up on our Pokemon knowledge as well.
Yeah.
Um, but oh, also, if you guys didn't notice at the bottom of our podcast, we are doing questions of the podcast, the QOTP. And it's basically every podcast we're going to have a question to help you guys get involved also in the conversation. How dare you put Final Fantasy on the NES and just stack it with. Uh, what are you looking at? Stop looking at this. Stop looking at my stuff. You keep your ass somewhere else.
Hey, baby. So we watched you.
Keep it in
I'm
the
so glad you're
background.
here. Real quick, we wanted to congratulate you on the game show of Double Toasted.
Man, me,
That was
you
awesome.
blasphemous fucker. I'm so sorry. Fanny, I'm so sorry. Let me clean this. Let me make this look presentable for you. Close your eyes. I don't open them yet.
He's highly offended,
Hell yeah, dude. These are like gold, man.
and you just got him just sitting around like fucking.
I
Oh,
did not. Actually, I'm getting ready to put all of it on a shelf. So I had to grab all the stuff that I had sealed and I just put it there and
Ooh.
I
I think
didn't
you just lost Vanna Spears' love and respect. Oh my
nah.
gosh.
oh, can I mention how good Forza Horizon 5 looks like?
All the
Fuck.
Forza games look good.
I don't
Max
know
ain't
why.
wrong.
It just
Fanny,
looks
no.
better every time.
No. Sorry. I promise you, it's still in beautiful condition. But yeah, I got these on a shelf. I think so. Another future thing is I'm considering is removing the green screen and just having a shelf of stuff, kind of like how Vanny has his setup. Oh, this was. I don't have any cold Coca Colas, and this was the only thing in the fridge. My wife's dad has been in town, and he likes Pepsi, so I took one of his Pepsis. I love Coca Cola.
It's like your blood and he's a crip.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I love Coca Cola more than Pepsi. It's just what was in the fridge and is cold at the moment. No, my wife bought me a 24 pack of Coke. I'm so excited because I just ran out too.
Y'all should just fight. Whoever wins got to
I would never
switch over.
fight Vanny. I would always hug him and tell him I'm
No,
sorry.
I'm talking about your dad. Father-in-law. Whoever
Oh,
wins, they gotta change allegiance. He gotta go to Coca Cola.
yeah. But anyways, this a possible chance of this disappearing and having a shelf of stuff, like collectibles. Hence why I got the games here. I was thinking of some ideas, just because.
That you asshole.
What?
Didn't I buy you that?
No, your green screen's right over here.
Okay, never mind. Yeah,
No,
take it
that's if I'm gonna cover the whole room for VR stuff, which I was considering doing. But yeah, I was thinking about going shelf because when you use a green screen, it uses a lot of processing power. So, and
True.
trying to run games at 1440, and that just pisses my computer off when I'm trying to stream games at 1440. But anyways, E3. But yeah, like I said, I did like the Guardians of the Galaxy thing. Like I said, I don't think it really needed a multiplayer. It'd be cool if you had co-op and you can be one of the other characters, but I think they're just kind of going off their own little single-player based game. The cool thing that I'm thinking Square Enix is trying to do, though, is because they also do the Marvel Avengers game,
Yeah.
is I believe that they're going to try to make their own video game universe, kind of like there's the Marvel
It makes
Cinematic
sense.
Universe, and that would be really cool project to have come together. And if there is a company that can do it, it's Square Enix,
Yeah.
honestly.
Especially
So.
if they get the support from Marvel. I mean, the
Mhm.
storylines of the Avenger game isn't canon to the movies.
Yeah, neither is this.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't.
is it even taking any influences from any comics?
Yes. Both series are taking influences from comics, though. They mentioned that during the press conferences and all that stuff. Hey, Vanny, thank you for the gifted sub for Pseudo. Pseudo, welcome to the
Oh,
Nova
thank
Circuit sub
you.
group. Thank you, Vanny. Thank you,
Yes,
Vanny.
thank you, Vanny.
That's awesome. Thank you. But yeah, I did, man, the one thing, and I think I preach this every time I see, like, even when Vanispheres was doing the Square Enix event, the Fan Fest, they know how to fucking throw in, they know how to make good ass presentations, trailers,
Oh yeah, I
teasers.
bet.
Final Fantasy, Square Enix blows your damn mind with the graphics, the lighting, everything. I was so happy, and the fact that they followed, because I went back, I watched the Square Enix one before the Xbox one. 2 months in a row for Vanispheres with the Prime sub. Thank you, Vanispheres. Of course, thank you, man.
Oh, thank you.
We
Thank you
love
very
Van.
much.
Thank you.
Yes,
Um,
awesome.
yes, but
I'm watching the Galaxy of the Guardian because I did not see
you
that.
didn't see the Guardians of the Galaxy? Oh, Margaret, it looks so
Yeah, I'm
beautiful.
watching it right
I
now.
I
It does.
kind of wish that they did give a co-op option, just because there's different characters and I don't know.
Right.
Yeah, at least
It
a
would be
couch
fun.
co-op option.
But leaving a
co-op,
single,
co-op completed.
I mean, honestly, it's just. So I'm trusting Square Enix just because they make some of the best single player games in the world, anyways. So I'm okay with that. Um,
I'm sure they can add that as a mode at some point anyway.
yeah, but I
anytime
watched the
soon.
Square Enix press conference after the Xbox one because I woke up, and so when I woke up, the Square Enix one was live. I missed the Xbox one, so I was like, cool, I'll just watch theirs because it's just starting, and I will. Yeah, I just read Vanny's notes on the sub. I sub to your channel as only a manful man can. I don't have a hat, but I tip my hair. Tip to you. And he says, despite the goddamn Pepsi. This is the last you'll see of it. Once this is empty, I'm going to go to the kitchen. I'm going to grab my Stein. I'm going to grab a Coca-Cola. I'm going to put ice in that Stein, and I will get a Coca-Cola for Vanispheres. It'll be a Coke for Vanispheres. But yeah, thank you for the support, Vanny. And like I said,
Yes,
I love
thank you so
your
much.
streams too, man. You're worth that tier. You're worth that tier 3 every month, man. I promise. I love Vanispheres. But actually, I'm gonna go to Vanispheres real quick. Like Margaret was saying, congratulations on your double toasted.
Yes.
Whipping Corey Bot's ass up and down that thing.
Yes,
It was
that
awesome.
was so
Me
funny.
and Margaret had a good fucking time watching that last night. We were rooting for you.
Yes,
cheering
we
you
were.
on. It was a good fucking time, dude.
It was
We were so
fun.
happy. Dude, and you did really well meshing with the Double Toasted group. Like I think that was a
Yes.
good interview. Like I think you can get the job. And if not, I'll write them an angry letter on why they did not hire you on. Cuz you meshed really well with them. It was awesome.
That was very
It blew
well.
my mind. I was answering questions wrong. I was trying to answer them myself, and I was like, man,
I
it's
was doing
not.
pretty good. I think I missed. I think I missed two maybe. Oh, but I love. I just love musicals. So I've seen most of them.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
But another thing that, like I said, I was excited about the Halo thing. I almost shedded a tear because I was just so pumped.
Yes.
It just looks so good, and I think we found Cortana's replacement. Um, I didn't get her name, but he put her in the helmet, and they didn't show the AI what it's gonna look like. Because remember, Cortana was what made Master Chief see
Said it.
like health and
Yeah.
shield and all that stuff. So I always get excited to see the AI. I hope it's not too crazy where it distracts me in multiplayer games. That's the one part I'm really excited about is the multiplayer aspect. It's free, so that gives us an
Right.
advantage to have more players in. Like Mark doesn't have to wait to buy an Xbox. He could just play multiplayer online with us for free, and
Right.
Oh,
we can spank some ass in some Halo. So that's always
Yes.
something to be super excited about. Um,
Always.
Another game that I honestly didn't really
always
know
here for
much.
cross platforms.
What'd you say?
Oh my bad. Am I coming in late or something? I was saying I'm always here for cross platform.
Oh yeah. No, you're not late.
Oh yeah.
But that's another game that like I didn't really realize. Like never really heard much of it. I heard of the first game, but never really thought anything of it. Was that Stalker 2? That game looks good. Like I
Yeah.
was like, okay, so I'm gonna do a little bit more research and check on that. Another game that I'm very excited about on the Bethesda Xbox press conference was Back for Blood, which is pretty much their Left for Dead. The dudes that made Left for Dead came back and went
Hmm.
their own like a new studio, and that I'm really fucking pumped about. Like,
Right. Mm.
dude, Left 4 Dead was like one of the greatest like multiplayer experiences with like people ever. Like I loved Left 4 Dead 2 when especially in the PvP when you got to play as the dead, like you got randomly selected as one of the characters, whatever it was,
Hmm.
and you had to stop the players from completing the objective. That was fun, and it looks like they brought that aspect back in this. So I'm super pumped
Right.
about that. I think they said it. I might be wrong. October 22nd of this year. A lot of stuff was coming out October
Yeah.
22nd, I think. All I know, and then the
Mhm.
holidays. But those were things that I was
Yeah.
most
The holidays.
interested in. Like I said, Square Enix's Guardians of the Galaxy looked really good, so I was kind of pumped about that
Yeah,
as
that looked
well.
really good. Jeff said replaced looked good.
Did not. I don't think I've seen that one. I didn't
Heard
finish the
about that
Xbox
one.
one.
Yeah,
I
he said that looked good.
What's
I have to
that
look into
about?
that one as well.
I heard about that one. I gotta look into it. It'll kind of remind me once I see the first few seconds of it.
I had a busy day.
Xbox
We
got some
cleaned the hot
heavy
tub.
games coming, man.
Yeah,
Xbox got some really good games
dude, I
coming.
heard I think at the beginning of the conference they were like we got like 30 plus games to show.
Like new games or some shit.
Yeah, and then like
Yeah.
some of
And the
those games came out
freaking
today.
fridge. The freaking fridge.
Yay, you made it home safely, Pseudo. Woo!
Awesome.
That's what we're really amped about with
Oh
the
yeah,
Xbox
they
Series
announced the
X mini
Xbox
fridge
fridge. Yes. Bet I ain't gonna have that in, in my background.
Wait, what?
in
Yeah.
the holiday season.
Yep. I'm gonna tell Bay that's what I want the most for Christmas. I don't care.
Xbox.
I don't care about anything else. I want that Xbox mini fridge.
I
Pseudo,
gotta
if you
see this
didn't
thing.
notice, Vanny gifted you a sub, by the way. So you are now a subscriber of Nova Circuit. Welcome
Yes,
to the
you are.
elite. So yeah, you said you
Welcome.
did play more 14. I was losing internet, so I couldn't hear. Yeah, I played. We haven't played it a lot. Like I said, we have been in it. So um, we like I said, me and Margaret have been distracted. We've been playing Paladins, and then she's learning how to play Pokemon because we do have a guest on. We do have a Pokemon player that's going to be a guest on our podcast. Not next week, the week after that. He was supposed to be here today, but he due to some personal circumstances he couldn't make it today, so we rescheduled. So we've been
Yes.
playing. So we've been playing Pokemon. Margaret's been learning Pokemon. Um, And then I've been playing Phantasy Star Online. The update came out, so I've been playing that a little bit. But
We've been
no,
bouncing around playing a lot of
it's just
things.
it's been bouncing around playing a lot of stuff. But yes, we do dabble into yes, New Genesis. Yep. Yes, we do bounce around and play a lot of games. But if I'm ever awake, Pseudo, when you're live on your stream and you're not doing one of those events or doing raids and stuff, we would love to play with you because we need to flex on the peasants in the game. So it's always fun to flex on the unfortunate and underclassed. Wednesday and Friday, cool. Yeah, I work Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, so awesome. Yeah, it's always good to play with you too. It's always good to see you helping us noobs. But we're like I said, we're higher class noobs. That's why we flex on the other ones.
Yeah, no, we've just been bouncing around different games.
It's cool because my background, I never showed Vanny my background on my computer. But
No, you haven't.
But my background is the selfie that we took with Vanispheres. So it's me, Mags, and Vanny in what was the casino place called?
The Golden Sorcerer.
Yeah, that's where we are, and we all took a selfie. And so how I have I call it my command center where I'm at in my office. So I have my main monitor here, and then I have my chat monitor right here. It's like a big I have my screen turned sideways. On my chat monitor, the background is just Vanispheres. So it's like, oh my god, I'm like a fanboy. It's like gold saucer. Yeah. We are progging ultimate fights now. Hey. But yeah, the goal by the end of the year is to have max level character, have Endwalker, of course, and live the rest of my life in the world of Final Fantasy 14. The game is still one of the best MMOs. Like it's definitely more fun than Phantasy Star Online too. I'm gonna put that out there. But I was just interested to see the updates in the game because I do love Phantasy Star Online too. There's so much to it. But yeah, Final Fantasy is just so fun. Been watching. I actually do enjoy the Bard character. I do like buffing people. I like buffing them hard. So. Yeah, so it's the same thing for us, kind of. Like, I played Phantasy Star Online back when it was on Xbox 360, and I was like, "Oh, this is cool," but I didn't play it a lot because Halo pretty much consumed 90% of my life on the 360, and then yeah. Well, and then I think I started playing Phantasy Star Online 2 when it came to Game Pass, when I got back into it. And now, we realized how far behind we were in the game when we were just like, there's a lot of shit to this game. And also this, the part, like, the cool thing is Xbox helped you level up, though. We were able to almost max level our characters, Margaret.
Yeah.
Remember, they gave us all those XP boosters, like millions and millions of XP.
That.
So that was cool. And they gave us a whole bunch of like gold keys to do those gold missions where you could pretty much level up like 3 to 4 levels every time you completed one of those, which only took like 10 minutes to complete if you're if you're having a bad time. So the Xbox helped get people up to that high level. The only thing that was a struggle is getting high leveled so fast and not knowing the rest of the mechanics of the game. So you're just like, oh, there's armor upgrades. I need to collect these and all that stuff. It's a lot. It's a very complex MMO game, like crazy complex. So I do like Final Fantasy.
Any game.
Yeah, but this is way crazy.
It's pretty deep.
Rolling in the deep.
I think the most like confused, well, not necessarily confusing, but most like detailed game I may have played that just was unnecessarily detailed probably was The Division.
The Division?
Yeah.
Oh, I love The Division.
That was pretty cool.
That's a game. I think that's a game on our list that we said we were gonna start playing together and putting up on the YouTube channel.
Yeah. I'm open to playing like Phantasy Star and Final Fantasy, man. Like I said, it's just something out of the norm for me.
Exactly what Pseudo said. It could be. I mean, you could do the same for Phantasy Star Online as well, but I prefer playing 14 casually. It's just honestly the graphics are better and it's just more beautiful environments in my opinion. Way prettier environments.
Oh yeah.
It's just a good time. Plus, I'm just a huge Final Fantasy nerd, so anything Final Fantasy, I'm all about.
You know the last time I played Final Fantasy.
Yes. Ugh.
PlayStation.
My PlayStation 1? Like the first PlayStation?
PS1.
Wow.
Damn, Gina.
Like you remember, I think when you bought the original PlayStation, like the demo it came with was like Final Fantasy, and that's the only time.
Oh, yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
wow.
Oh, I forgot. Ooh, yeah, you're
It
right.
came with a demo.
I forgot. Good
Wow.
times.
Yeah, I think that I'm kind of amped for. I'm looking more into that game Redfall. It's like a vampire shooter.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think I've seen something on that. Yeah.
The one,
Which,
yeah, we're trying to get this man's on 14. He has an account. He has a free account, so.
who me?
Yeah. Hey, Endwalker's coming soon, man. It's coming soon.
I completed one challenge.
One
Created a
challenge.
play. I created a character.
That's as far as you're getting out of me. No, I mean, like I said, it's not hard to get like into the game, and it does a good job at putting you on the right paths of what you need to do. One thing, well, I mean, it's whatever. Cause Final Fantasy IX is my favorite game, but I don't like doing all the reading. But honestly, I read so much in Final Fantasy, but I beat the game so many freaking times that I
What
pretty much already know what you're
immediately
saying.
pissed me off. That's what immediately pissed me off. So as
Oh,
I went
really?
to it, I'm like, all right, I can't skip this. All right, I gotta read this. There's no option for this to be spoken.
No,
Yeah.
yeah. Nah. Oh, I heard
But
outside.
I feel it though. It makes sense.
I don't know. I couldn't believe. I'm sorry. I'm still stuck on the whole Sea of Thieves thing. I can't believe that they just merged with that.
No, that's the cool thing, man.
Captain Jack Sparrow, dude. This is absolutely
You remember
fantastic.
all
I'm
the
so
times
stoked.
we were playing Sea of Thieves and we kept humming the Pirates of the
Yes.
Caribbean theme? We were
I
just
was
like da da
telling
da
Jeff
da
that.
da da da. Maybe we were predicting the future of that game
Oh
every time
man,
we
I'm
freaking
telling you,
hummed that
It
song.
makes sense. It's the perfect
it
relationship.
Well, I
does.
mean,
It makes
I think we
so
even
much sense.
mentioned that. I was like, dude, this game is made for them to meet up with Disney and do something. Just like, hey,
It does.
hey, man, we're gonna do a collab, and I'm excited because it's like its own little story too. It's nothing to
It
do
is.
with
Yeah.
anything from Pirates of the Caribbean's past. It's its own little thing. So that's
Mhm.
cool. And the fact that now Davy Jones is a threat out instead of Megalodon and then the ghost ships, Davy Jones
Yeah.
can just fucking pop up and you actually got to fight him.
Yes. You gotta
That
fight
is
'em.
exciting.
Oh
I
my
mean,
God.
the Kraken's not that hard to defeat. Like, I beat him solo one
No.
time. But, dude, Davy Jones, another ship fucking shooting at you. Oh my
Mhm.
god, we already have issues with ghost ships. I hope they did not make this guy
Oh, I
freaking
know.
insane.
You're telling me, man. I cannot wait. It comes out on the 22nd.
Oh, what is
guys.
it?
Oh
What's
my
today?
God.
13th, so 9 days.
Yeah,
Sea of Thieves videos.
Corner.
Ooh.
they're coming.
Sea of Thieves videos.
Super
Pepsi,
excited.
delicious.
So
Alright,
what's next on the E3 schedule? That's what I'm looking for.
Oh,
now.
so the
What's
E3
tomorrow?
schedule, I had it up
Me
tomorrow.
too.
I think Nintendo's always last. They do their shit last. I had it up on my... Oh, no, I have it up on my computer. Hold on. Haha, you silly little gooses.
The day Nintendo finally goes back and says, "All right, we're gonna focus like on hardcore gaming."
Yep.
And
I know
the world is
Capcom
better.
was tomorrow. Do you know anything, Vanny? Do you got any leaks for us? You want to tell us early? Come on, Vanny. Come on, Vanny. Ah.
Nintendo.
No, yeah. So Capcom's tomorrow. Capcom Showcase. Nintendo Direct is the 15th. Bandai Namco is the
Okay.
15th.
Yep.
Nacon Connect is July 6th. EA Play is July 22nd. And then Annapurna Interactive Showcase is the 29th.
So is Sony not participating at all?
No, I think they want another year of saying nah, bruh. I'm gonna check.
Nah, yeah.
Nah,
They
bruh.
might have their own little like PlayStation.
Well,
Yeah.
so that's another thing to talk about is I think a lot of these companies, and I think eventually Square Enix is going to do the same because their Fan Fest was so big, and it usually is big, is I think eventually these developers are just going to go off and do their own press conferences, and I think E3 is just slowly not gonna die out, but I just feel like it's just slowly not gonna be as big as it was. It's not gonna be that one conference people are gonna want to tune into.
Yeah, I think it'd
Yeah,
be more
pseudo
so kind of putting
exactly.
focus on those like smaller indie
Because
games.
PlayStation, if they wanted to do their own separate press conference, people would watch. I would watch, and I'm an Xbox guy, but I would watch because I do like some things
Yeah.
PlayStation does. The
Right.
Square Enix, like I said, Square Enix did their Fan Fest. This was the first year I ever watched it, and it blew my mind. I was like, this is awesome. It was a really good fucking time. EA could probably do their own, but they're probably gonna microtransaction people to watch it. So knowing
It'd be
EA,
Right.
$5.99 to watch it,
yeah,
and stream it through their website.
you could pay an extra
Yeah,
set. You could pay $9.99 if you wanted to chat in the chat. So
yeah.
some stupid stuff that EA does.
You gotta buy your own emojis.
Minecraft does their own with the Minecon stuff. It's just people who kind of do their own
It's
thing.
hard to, especially now
Right.
that like with technology. I mean, you can literally.
And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of prefer it that way. And
Yeah.
is that just me? But I kind of
I
like
mean,
them
it's
doing
kind
their
of.
own thing.
It used to be dope though back in the day, like
I
years
mean,
ago,
E3
man.
was great. I used to love, like I
Yeah,
said, when
you had like
G4 was
10,
around,
15
man.
different people. Yeah, G4 TV.
I popped in for a moment and some random ass people were talking about non-gaming BS. Yeah. See, oh god, my
I
camera's
think
all
that's where.
glitching.
I mean, they're running out of stuff to talk about at some point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Stuff you can't even talk about.
no, yeah. So like that's what I'm saying. I think it'd be really cool if companies kind of spreaded them out throughout the year, so we had something all year round. But for some reason, my Discord is being really weird. Oh well, YOLO. Um,
We're gonna Discord.
yeah, but no, it's just showing my head like I'm glitching, but it looks fine on the stream. So at least according to Streamlabs.
You
Did you
look good
catch
on mine.
FanFest? Yes, I did. I actually watched it on Vanisphere's stream, and then just when I got away from his stream, I watched the rest of it, the music stuff, everything. It was a good time. I was just like, wow, this is they can't do this at E3 because they're on a time limit, on what they need to present and how quick they need to present. It's like an hour and something minutes as like a max time. So yeah, I think developers and all that, and it was kind of, I don't know. I thought maybe Xbox could let Bethesda do their own thing as well, like Bethesda always did. Because I remember when watching E3, I used to love Bethesda's press conference. They always made it really cool and weird. They usually made it themed off whatever popular game they were doing. Like last year's, I think they based it off of Fallout, and it was really cool and unique. And they did it with Xbox this year. It was kind of cool. Everybody, and most of their shit's exclusive to Xbox now and will be out day one on Game Pass, which is even fucking better. Like Margaret said, Doom. I think they announced a Doom 2 remake, which seems really cool.
Yep.
Doom's always a good time. But yeah, like I said, I'm more like, people know me. I love Halo. I was just super
Yeah.
happy to see something about it. And I like what they showed. They didn't show too much. They showed just enough to keep Halo fanatics excited. We didn't get Greg, who was the little mess, the weak ass animation of the freaking brute. But yeah, it looked like a good time, and I am excited to jump into Halo multiplayer and be the best at that,
Oh,
like
absolutely.
usual.
It looks like
Just better. I'm just better at Halo. Just better. And like I said, I know multiplayer is free, but I'm buying the game because it's been a Halo tradition for me to always beat the story before I even touch multiplayer. I do not touch Halo multiplayer until I beat the story. I've always done that.
Nope. We playing multiplayer.
The only reason I play the story first is because the story will let you touch every weapon in that game, so you can understand which weapons are good and which ones are bad. Oh, Margaret, you did a code card raffle? Okay.
yeah.
So let me get that started. So those people that know, code card raffles at Pokemon TCGO code. I do have some on the PCGO game. So what it is all you got to do is ! code when I start the raffle. It will put you in the raffle. So let's get one started. So
I don't
yes.
know if you skipped for them, but it'll say on there. Yeah,
Yep.
there you go.
So type in ! Code to get a code. I put Nova Circuit in there. If Nova Circuit wins, everybody that entered the raffle wins a code. So, Margaret, you need to enter it as well.
Do I?
Yeah, you're the one who
I didn't
started
want
it.
to. Well, I just wanted it for the viewers.
Well, what if the
I
viewers
didn't
don't
know
play
I had.
Pokemon?
I don't know. I don't know if they do or not.
Well, if no one
Um, I-
enters it, we'll hold off on the code. But it's fun. Good.
yeah, I
Yeah,
just thought I'd
it's one of
give
the
it
new
a
redeeming
shot.
things, and also you can choose my Paladin champion when we play Paladins. So that's
Yeah,
gonna be interesting. Exclamation point code, not I code.
I did. Oh my gosh, I did do that, didn't I?
Yeah. What is this? It's not Apple product. Um. But honestly, like, yes, it's E3's become more of a joke, but I used to enjoy E3 when G4 TV was around. I used to watch them. They would be live at E3, and I always used to love how they did it, how they presented it back when G4 TV was around. I mean, G4 is back, but it's not the same G4 that we had before. It's not as,
No.
there.
It's,
Did you did you guys so Mark, I know you like the Guardians thing. Dude, I thought the Peter Quill guy is like perfect. Especially at the end when he's like kissing the tentacle and telling her he's like, "It's okay, I'll be back." And I was like, "Oh my god."
am I the only one that thinks Star-Lord looks like Jake Paul?
No, I didn't think about that. I
I
normally
didn't
don't
think about that either.
I normally don't think about
Go
Jake Paul.
back to it.
Um,
No, I don't either. But it's,
and I don't know if this
maybe
was like
just one reason. So.
I don't know if this is Square Enix's like homage to Final Fantasy X, but when they landed on that planet and there was like lightning strikes hitting the ground, it made me think about that task that you had to complete in Final Fantasy where you had to like dodge over like 100 lightning strikes, and it just made me think about that when I first saw that. I was like, "Ooh, is that like Square Enix kind of paying homage to their Final Fantasy X game?" I was like, "I don't know," but it was really cool, man. And graphically, that game was stunning. I can't wait. And the cool thing about Xbox's press conferences, I think they did all the gameplay on the Xbox system. So
Yeah.
just to see that run and run at 4K over 60 frames and up to 120 looked so beautiful. I was like, man, this looked real good.
Really
Because
good.
the first year they presented this stuff, it was all done on PC. So,
Right.
but yeah, it was today was a good day. I'm excited for the rest of the days. I don't know if we'll be live on stream while the press conferences are going on tomorrow. Let me check those times real quick. But if we are, we could totally, like, instead of game, discuss this stuff. So, okay, so cool, military time. Thank you for telling me military time. So is tomorrow's just Capcom's?
Yes.
So it's just Capcom's, and it's at
If you care about Razer, they got a keynote
15.
too.
Oh, does Razer have a yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
No.
So 2:30 is when that one starts. That's when we're ending our stream.
Yeah, it's Eastern.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, it ends right around.
Or-
Right, too.
Yeah, Razor's is at 3 p.m. Freedom Games. I mean, they have like small, like the Indie Showcase, the Mythical Games, Take Two Interactive Panel, Verizon, and then Television. I mean, we may
So,
snoop
man, like,
around.
that
Yeah.
should be
Yeah.
2K, but Take Two is also Grand Theft Auto. So let's hope maybe.
Is it?
Yeah, Take Two Interactive.
Oh, I didn't
That's
know that.
that's the parent company for Rockstar and.
You
2K.
know they're not gonna say anything about Grand Theft Auto 6. They're just gonna be like a new heist on Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yeah, but Grand Theft Auto 5 releasing for iOS.
Yeah, something crazy because they're clinging on to their Grand Theft Auto 5 game, which is
Right,
pretty
and I
much
mean-
burnt out now. To me,
Not really, to be honest, bro. It's really not. Like once you do the modding on PC, it's a whole new game. And then
Yeah, but-
they're still uploading content to the game too.
it is still one of the most watched games too on YouTube. So
It's pandemonium. You can do it.
yeah, I wanna join one of those role playing servers.
Yeah, 5 dimes.
Yeah, they continue to make a lot of
Okay.
content for Grand Theft Auto 5. I'm just ready for Grand Theft Auto 6 because every time they come out with a new Grand Theft Auto game, the map's bigger and everything looks
Yeah.
better. And I thought 5 looked really good.
I mean, considering the fact that it was a PS3 game,
Mm-hmm.
it was a really good game. It
Yeah,
looked
Grand Theft
really,
Auto.
really good.
Yeah.
And
It's
I
still.
guess they planned on having it for 3 consoles apparently. Really
Yeah.
cool.
I mean, the game's aged well too. So I mean,
It
but
really has.
I just burnt
And
myself out on it so early.
graphics wise, it's not the best.
Right.
Like if you compare it, it's graphics to
On
whatever's coming
PC,
out
you
now.
can make it look good,
Yeah,
but
with the right mind, it's like it's a brand new game.
yeah,
Uh, I just want to see what they actually do. Are we gonna move it to London? Are we gonna stay in Los Santos? Are we gonna move back to Liberty City?
they need to
Can we
go
go back
back.
to Vice City?
They need to go back to
Let's
Vice
just go to
City.
Texas. Let's just
No,
go to Texas.
I don't want to do Texas, man.
Everything's bigger in Texas.
Yeah, is it? Is it though? No, I don't. I want them to go back to Vice City. That'd be cool.
I would love a Vice City game. The option of maybe
That's the
traveling.
one. I played that
I
one.
mean, the way games are now, we should be able to travel to all cities.
Oh, that'd be
Yeah.
great if you could travel to every Grand Theft Auto City.
As big as the way I look at how Red Dead Redemption 2 plays and how it was, and I'm like, that game was really like it was really vast. It was a huge map, so many different places you can go. You can either fast travel or ride on that
Right.
horse. But I think they'll probably end up doing something like Red Dead that just colossal, unnecessarily large.
The one thing I also respect about the press conferences so far, especially Xboxes and Square Enix, is they understand that not everybody has the new generation consoles due to scalpers and the fact that they're just hard to get right now. That they
Yeah.
were still putting games out for the Xbox and then the PlayStation 4. Like Square Enix was putting PlayStation 4 at the bottom. I was like, thank you. Because some
Yeah.
motherfuckers out here are still trying to get either one of those.
Now, granted, I mean, I got a PS5, but I mean, I do understand just being able to get it to the people that haven't been able to get
Right.
to the new consoles.
Yeah,
But I
because I'm
want
trying
my
my best.
PS5 graphics pushed. Need them pushed to the limit. Ratchet
Yeah.
and Clank, by the way, looks amazing.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, I watched Vanispheres play
It
it the
looks
other night, and
amazing.
it looked good. The game, the story, the dialogue, once
It
again, is
looks good.
beautiful. Man, I've not, and Vanny made a good
I
point.
love Ratchet and Clank.
Can
Is
you?
it Insomnia? Is it Insomnia Games that made?
I can't
Not
remember,
sure.
but Vanny made
Same.
a really good point yesterday. Can you name another gaming franchise that hasn't put out a new game that just blows your mind more than the previous one? Because Ratchet and Clank, every game's been not, if not the same, better.
I'm not a big fan of the cartoony-ish games, man. But for some reason, when I play Ratchet
Right.
and Clank, it brings me back
I
to
love
like
Yep.
it.
Jack and Daxter and
Oh yeah.
Crash Bandicoot and those type of
Oh, I
games.
even liked
Yes.
Sly Cooper back in the day on PlayStation.
Yeah,
Man.
Sly Cooper. And I think they're made. All those games are made by the same company. Pretty
Yeah,
sure it is.
that's one thing PlayStation has, man. Is their exclusive cartoony games. Those games were awesome. Like Xbox has cool
And
exclusive
honestly, they're
Halo and all that stuff, but
exclusive games. Period.
those platformer games, like they're still relevant and fun. Like Xbox didn't come out with any exclusive platformer games except for that little Fox one. The one that I was playing that you saw me playing at work. Lucky Tail.
Let me tell you.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Um,
Insomnia Games did Ratchet and Clank. They also
did they?
did Spyro as well. And
Spyro's good. Spyro came out
Spyro.
on the Xbox too. They made it come out on
Yes, they
Xbox
did.
recently.
yeah,
No, Spyro is a really good fucking game.
and they did Sunset Overdrive and obviously Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. That's a good game on the PlayStation as well.
Spider-Man.
And
love
you know what,
Spider-Man.
bro? I don't even have the game. I should buy it. That might curb my anticipation of people of companies pushing the PS5 graphics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still early stages too, and
Yeah, I just got lucky when I bought mine. I just like screw it. I haven't even, like it's right here. I haven't even played it.
yeah. I'm still trying to get my luck on one. Pokemon seems to be getting better with their scalping issue as well. Margaret was able to find some in Walmart in Florida, but prices seem to be going down on boxes here as well. Like, so they're back to close to 100 a box now. So
graphics card.
we don't even want. I mean, what? So listen, I'm okay with my graphics card. My graphics card's got a good 2 to 3 years before it's not even gonna. It's gonna be considered not relevant. So I'm
Right.
good. So I'm not gonna rush too hard, but boy, if I can get my hands on a 3080 or a 3090.
Yep.
I mean, or because since currently I'm running a Radeon graphics card, if I even get the 6900 XT, I'll take it. Anything, but yeah, I'm gonna
But
play
you're
this
not
patient.
paying triple the price for it.
I'm more excited about trying to get one of the game consoles because I'm just a collector and that's what I want.
Mm.
My
me
graphics
too,
card
and
does
that's what I
everything.
told Jeff. That's what I told Jeff. I said, I've collected from day one since
Yeah,
I was
Darklight.
14 years old.
Darklight, you got
Every
a gaming
Xbox
PC by
except
the way.
this one.
I saw your pictures.
Just yet.
So I saw your pictures of your gaming PC. It's very nice. It's very Gucci.
I didn't see that yet.
Oh, it's Gucci. All right, Margaret. Looks like you're the only one that entered the raffle. It says.
Yeah, just take it off.
Right,
don't worry about it.
Yeah, we're good.
Don't
no,
worry.
we'll do it. It's there for more of our Pokemon streams. So.
Yeah, I just figured if somebody was in here like just lurking.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah. Well, they'll know.
I don't mind.
We'll announce it.
I have enough points to play around with it, so it don't matter.
Yep, I saw that. I saw your pictures. Looks real nice, man. Looks like you're getting your setup going, man. It's exciting, Darklight. I can't wait for you to be live again too. I want to see. I like going to your live streams. They're fun. They are a good time.
Yeah, they really. I haven't been on.
Well, he hasn't been live in a while. I get excited when he's on live.
I haven't watched Twitch in a while. Actually sat down and watched.
Yeah, I like making Darklight laugh in his stream, so I try to put jokes in his chat.
Everybody laugh.
I do. So I like to put jokes in his chat sometimes. When he was playing Resident Evil 8, I tried to because it was a scary game, trying to make jokes to make him laugh, like him stabbing people with a knife instead of literally a butter knife. They're like, here's a butter knife, try to survive, and he was doing it. The boy was he's pushing it. Yeah. You mentioned that in your Discord. But
okay.
Darklight, if you want, go ahead and shout out your channel in chat so new viewers can come in and see and all that good stuff. Pseudo, you could do the same if you're still here lurking. You guys are more than welcome to shout out.
Still in here, you may go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and shout out your stuff. It's just ! SO and then space and Darklight. Margaret, you could do it if you want for them. But yeah, definitely go check out Darklight. He's a good time on the YouTubes. Yeah, Pseudo, I was telling people that if you stream, go ahead and shout out your streaming channels. We're all about showing the love. Mark's gonna start streaming soon. He also said he doesn't mind taking the helm of streaming on Nova Circuit's channel on days that I don't stream on here or Margaret doesn't stream on here, so everybody can be on here and we can keep this thing consistent daily almost. So yeah,
be a whole different vibe.
Yep. And it's just a good time. So how I think of it is it's more of a way of everybody getting to know everybody in Nova Circuit on a personal level. Like people know me, they see me on the stream all the time.
Did I do that right?
No, it's ! SO.
Oh my gosh, I can't do this stuff. Why do you do this?
Because yes. But Mag's also starting to stream. Her husband streams, so it's all of you guys just to kind of get to know them on a personal level. Everybody in Nova Circuit, so you can pick and choose who your favorite person is. Which I already know it's me, but you gotta give
me, but it's fine.
Yeah, you can give Mark and Margaret a chance.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a just chatting section on it.
Yeah.
That's the one that's booming right now.
Yeah. So, yeah. I have a hot tub, so we might start doing hot tub
I was just about to say that. So I'll be in your hot tub. You come outside.
Yep, hot tub streams.
Oh my gosh, I suck. I thought I had it that time. I didn't put the space.
Margaret. Well, and everybody's a fan of Margaret because they feel bad for her. Shoot.
That is my husband.
Yep, and Jeff is also part of Nova Circuit. Today he decided to play video games instead of joining us on our podcast, so we can see where his priorities are. So
get them achievements.
Right.
Achievements.
Nah, it's all good. Yeah, definitely. Well, one thing we love doing is spreading love to people that have supported us, and we love to support them back the best way we can. So, Pseudo, play games while on a podcast. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I was like, you can totally do that. I mean, I do that while I'm in regular meetings at work. So, I mean, heck, Margaret's probably playing Pokemon right now. So
I thought about it, but I didn't want to be rude, and I didn't.
Yeah, I'm not pushing anything towards that. I mean, you guys do you. But one of our main things that we like to do on our podcast is also interact with chat. So that's what we're trying to do the most. Also, you guys don't see it right here. You only see the end of month follower goal and the monthly sub goal. Is we are also going to have a bit goal. And the first bit goal will be 2,000 bits. And when we get that 2,000 bit limit, we're going to play a Mario Party with alcohol. So just that will be a goal, and then once that goal is reached, we'll set a plan and a schedule for that. But yeah, I'll set that up. You'll probably see it tomorrow for sure on the stream. So this is when we're all gonna start hating each other. Well, I already started hating. Like I even started hating my own son when we play Mario Party. I'm like, he'd be like, "I'm gonna steal your coins, Daddy," and I'm like, what? So,
And you don't want to be mean, but you're like, man, get out of here.
I'm like, go steal mommy's. And he's like, no, I love mommy. And I'm like, well, you know what? Whatever. Nah.
Mommy took the trophy.
Believe it or not, my son, the last time we played Mario's Party, my son won fair and square. So, and he's 6 years old, so I was very impressed. So,
That's good.
I am pumped about Nintendo's press conference, though, just because I get excited. Pokemon stuff, Legend of Zelda.
Yeah.
I hope they're going to say something about Breath of the Wild 2. Some crazy stuff like that.
Expecting some type of big announcement. It hasn't been announced. I mean, just day one, so it hasn't been an announcement yet.
Yep, and then I think they're going to show the new Pokemon games, the Diamond and Pearl thing, I believe. I think they'll show a playthrough. Yeah. I would hope so. Those games I'm definitely excited for. They don't announce anything. I'm pretty sure. I'm not a Splatoon guy, but I think I heard things about a Splatoon game possibly being announced.
Kids like that.
I'm just not a big Splatoon guy. The game never catched on to me.
Tyler is.
Is he? Okay. I don't know. I was just like, this isn't my thing. Plus my colorblind ass sucks at the game anyways. So it's whatever. But so far, E3 has been exciting. Like I said, I look forward to this every year. Yeah, E3 is not as big as it used to be, but I still get pumped for it. I love these press conferences. I get so pumped when these companies come out and they're getting ready to announce all their cool shit. You get excited about that kind of stuff.
They really hit the nail on a couple of things.
Yeah, like I said, yeah, like you said,
so I'm really stoked
the
about
Sea of Thieves, with the Disney and all that stuff. That was cool with Jack Sparrow, and they even had the chick Calypso, I think was her name in the movies. She explaining the story, and that's when I watched that, I was like, oh yeah, I could totally tell. And then, like I said, Davy Jones, that's really fucking cool too, man. Like he's gonna be a threat out there in the seas too. So
is he like replacing Megalodon, or is this gonna be
everybody?
I would hope him. I think it's gonna be him and his crew that you're gonna probably have to fight.
I think Megalodon will still be a threat. I think they just added an extra threat out at sea.
Yeah.
So it's exciting. Definitely gonna start. Yeah, see, it's a good time, Mark. It's nothing but a good nothing's better than living the pirate life.
I just need to get Game Pass, man.
You do need to get Game Pass. You're missing out.
Every time you like to play, it's like,
dude, that's the one thing I would say Xbox has over PlayStation Hardcore right now is that Game Pass. Game Pass is a hell of a deal in my opinion. And they announced
built in with Xbox Live.
Yeah,
the gold.
Yeah, it's built in with gold too. They also announced that all the Yakuza games are going to be on Game Pass. Every single one of them, even the Dragon one, the one that was just released. So I was like, hell yeah, dude, that's a fucking party.
I just wonder what Xbox is doing to get these type of games on day one.
Buying every studio. Pretty much.
Let me check, because I think MLB The Show is on Game Pass too.
I'm not sure.
For 1 second.
And that game is like, it shouldn't be on there. Some games to me just shouldn't be on Game Pass.
They keep it limited to a certain amount. Mm-hmm. I'm still upset.
No, it's on Game Pass. MLB The Show 21 is on Game Pass.
I'm upset that they took Final Fantasy 9 off Game Pass because I was trying to complete all the achievements on it and they effed me, so now I pretty much got to buy the game.
So if you download it and it's already downloaded on your game system, if it goes away, it goes away from your system as well?
No, it's still on your system, but it will tell you it needs the disc or you need to purchase the game in the store.
Mother flucker.
So, but I mean, they rarely, they don't usually remove games from Game Pass. When they do, the games have been there for years and years.
Yeah,
so you
should have had enough time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, I have Final Fantasy 9 on like every other system, so if I really miss the game that much, I can go and play on those.
Yeah, if it's that bad.
It's not like I haven't beat the game 6,000 times already. Love that game. I beat it so many times, but I still have not completed that jump rope challenge because that is like the hardest thing in any Final Fantasy game is that damn jump rope shit. Makes me angry.
Jump rope.
Oh, it's literally like you gotta tap every time the exclamation point comes up. You gotta click, and then it gets faster, slower, faster, faster, and then if you don't click it on time because I go out of rhythm. It's just like, oh, and I was like, crap. The highest I ever got was like 140, and you need to get 1,000. And I'm like, well, and then I went so low. I hate hacking and I hate cheating, but I went so low to look online to see if there was a cheat or a hack to get it, and there wasn't. And I was like, damn. And I can't believe I scooped so low to even try to do that. I was like, man, just for an achievement, you know, over anything. I was like, ugh.
They make it difficult for some of these achievements now, man.
Yeah, which is fine. I like a challenge. The only thing I don't like about the achievement system is those people trying to complete achievements. It kind of takes away from the enjoying the story aspect because you're playing a game. Instead of playing the game, you're just like, oh, I'm not focused on this. The only thing I want to do is get the achievement. Yeah. And that kind of hurts me a little bit. So usually I'll just do a quick game playthrough of the game, and then I'll go back and play it again just to get the achievements. Like right now, I'm trying to complete A Plague's Tale. So what I'm doing is I'm playing the whole game, whatever achievements I get, and I'm gonna go back through and then try to get the achievements again to complete it. But that's basically what I'm gonna do because I want to start a new series on our YouTube channel called Gold Pass, and it's just gonna be me playing as many of the Game Pass games as possible and trying to complete the achievements. And do playthroughs on them. So that's good. That's the thing I'm gonna try to do on the channel as well. So
that'll be cool.
Yeah. But yeah, the achievements on some games are getting harder and harder. I remember when I was playing Need for Speed on the Xbox, and it was Need for Speed. Need for Speed. Not Carbon. It was the one that came out after Carbon. Or no, it was the one before Carbon.
What?
No,
I don't remember.
I'm about to find out. But I remember the achievements in it were so easy. It was literally beat this blacklist driver, and the only way to progress through the game was to beat these guys anyway. So I was like, it's cake. I get the next Need for Speed game, and it's just like drift for like 90 straight seconds, and I'm like, what the fuck? This is where's just to beat the boss battles?
That sounds like some underground Need for Speed underground shit for real.
Yeah,
like, they were quick to tell you to drift and all this other street racing stuff.
I'm not gonna lie,
or to be like straight drag races.
Need for Speed Underground 2 was my all-time favorite.
There's a lot of Need for Speeds. I didn't realize it.
Yeah, this one came out after Underground 2.
It
was before Carbon, that was for sure.
Right. And if I'm not mistaken, we were like in junior high school, middle school when Underground came out.
I think I was in high school. It was Most Wanted, I think. Need for Speed Most Wanted?
You know, I thought in my head I was going to say Most Wanted, but I don't know why Hot Pursuit came up, because then they remastered Hot Pursuit.
Yeah, they also redid Most Wanted, I think. Yeah, they redid Most Wanted as well. But yeah, it was the original first Most Wanted. That was the one. And those were like the easiest achievements. I have those complete on my Xbox. You actually can see it on my gamer tag. But yeah, that game was some of the easiest achievements ever. So
I said, damn, they got a lot of Need for Speeds.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did. They remastered Hot Pursuit in 2010.
Holy crap!
Yeah, they I don't think they remastered Most Wanted. They just named it Most Wanted. And I think it was. I never played it, so I haven't really played many Need for Speed games. We played that one with Mills, just Need for Speed. I think it was just called.
No, the one I was playing, was Need for Speed, but I also played the Need for Speed Heat, the last one.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of Heat. They remember when Need for Speed had that online game where it was just an online open. It wasn't really open world, but it was their version of open world. But you created your own and raced online. It was just straight up online. It's called Need for Speed.
Wasn't it Need for Speed No Limits? Or
no, I think
Need for Speed.
It was Need for Speed World.
Wasn't it on it?
No, there's no Need for Speed World. They don't do it anymore. I think it was called Need for Speed World.
Yeah, there is one that 2010.
It was an online Need for Speed game.
Yeah, like
Yes,
some MMO
it
shit.
says
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
a
yeah.
yep,
That's what it was. You race people, unlock shit, upgraded your
yep.
car, all that good jazz.
But the one that we played with Mills, isn't that one? Didn't they have like a little bit of the same elements? Like we were running to people that
Mm-hmm.
were in our same server.
Kind of the same elements, yeah. But that was a single player game too. Like the Need for
Yeah,
Speed World had no single player aspect to it.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were like 12, 13 years old.
Yeah, it was either you played Need for Speed or you played Midnight Club. It was those were
Midnight
the
Midnight,
two
Club.
you're
those were the
right.
two
Midnight
separate
I,
Club.
games.
Oh my
I was
gosh,
gonna
Midnight
say
Club.
Midnight. Let's keep it real. Midnight Club was better.
I liked Need
We're
for
gonna
Speed
keep it.
more. Once Underground 2
I
came
like
out,
Midnight Club. That
I never went
was
back to Midnight Club after Need for Speed 2.
When Dub Edition came out,
Well, the thing about Midnight Club, oops, my mic. The thing about Midnight Club was they didn't come out with like a super customization game until Need for Speed Underground 2 came out, and they're like, "Oh shit, for us to compete, we need to make a game where you can customize shit on these cars." And
that's no different from Apple making FaceTime.
yeah, well, no, Apple did it better because
No different.
Apple's made by the gods and
Yeah.
handed straight
Mid,
down
and
from Jesus.
who's Midnight Club made by?
The
Rockstar.
gods? No.
The gods. Rockstar.
Yeah, okay. Uh, but I was always a Need for Speed guy. I mean, I liked Midnight Club. Don't get me wrong; those were fun games.
Yeah.
I
Don't get
did.
me wrong. Now Midnight
they're
Club
trying to
LA
make a
was
new one.
trash.
The really
Midnight
cool
Club.
thing about Midnight Club was it gave you a real street racing element to where they didn't have barricades or anything. You had to follow the arrows, and you kind of made
Yeah.
your own path in the race.
And you had traffic. You
Yeah.
had legit traffic and you had police.
Well, Need for
So
Speed had traffic, but it was traffic that was there at perfect timing to fuck you over, and I used to get pissed off about
bro,
that.
it used to be dumb shit.
Make a new one.
Like all of a sudden the car just
Turns,
right in
yeah.
front of you. Like
Or for some reason you feel like you're being dragged towards a truck, and I'm like, great.
yeah, some of it. I wonder there's a why doesn't Forza have Forza would make a lot of money if they did a street racing version
Yeah, Forza is all about that
Yeah.
that
simulation.
simulation type stuff, just like Gran Turismo was.
Yeah,
Um, it's just, yeah, all about that simulation driving stuff. I mean, I like Forza. All of them have been really beautiful games.
I mean from a marketing standpoint, man, I would appeal to simulation, but I would also appeal to the street racing
Yeah.
because there's still a market there.
Oh yeah. There's still kids out there trying to live that Vin Diesel Fast and Furious life.
I mean, Vin Diesel was still living the Vin Diesel Fast and Furious life.
And it's not Fast and Furious street racing no more. It's like they're trying to street race aliens right
Bro,
now.
it's freaking Italian job. It's not even Fast and Furious.
They finally go to space
It's
though.
Mission
I'm
Impossible.
excited. They're gonna go
It's
to
only a matter of
space.
time. It's only a matter of time for they start like collabing with other movies like Mission Impossible or some shit.
It's crazy that like the best actor in those films right now is Ludacris. That's
Yeah.
pretty much it. I mean, I liked the Fast and Furious
One time for
movies.
Luda.
After Tokyo Drift, I was just like, now it just became straight heist. They don't even give a shit about street racing anymore. It's just straight.
After the fourth one, after was it The Fast and Furious?
Yeah. Because I liked it.
Yeah.
Like Tokyo Drift was like the last one. I was like, that was kind of cool.
Tokyo Drift was a good one to watch, even
I
though
like
Too
that
Fast
one.
Too Furious is my all-time favorite, followed by Fast Five. But
Yeah.
Tokyo Drift was a really good one.
Yeah. Vin Diesel.
But
man.
don't worry, we got 6 more Fast and Furious coming out. We'll be able to talk to this with Gavin.
Oh my
who's a
God.
teenager about it. So.
He's gonna learn that you live life a quarter mile at a time.
Exactly.
So he's like, what the hell?
Like what, Dad?
Yeah, he's like, don't worry about it, son. And just like,
No,
show you
you
this
gotta
movie
say it.
history.
You got to say it how Paul Walker said it to Tyrese. Said, "Don't worry about it, cuz."
Yeah, don't
Just
worry
walk
about
off.
it. Yeah.
Don't worry about it, cuz.
Yeah, like I said, the first two movies were definitely my favorite, some of my favorites. But I like Tokyo Drift a lot. I like
Yeah.
that they showed
Yeah.
the other side of like street racing. It was just like it's not all
Yes.
about who crosses the finish line first. It's more about your technique
Not
and your
that
style.
style.
Yeah.
Yep.
And plus, it rocked one of my favorite like street cars, which was the Mitsubishi Lancer Evo. So that's one of my favorite ones. And the fact that they made it look real nice, that red and black, whew,
Mhm.
look real good. So That's the thing that the Need for Speed franchise should have done is made better games. Like they should have collabed with like Need for Speed or Midnight Club
Or
because they were
have a
around when those were
legit
out.
story mode, man. Like, or have a
Yeah.
story mode that
Well,
was
they have a game coming
legitimately
out this year, right?
good.
Don't they have a
Mm-hmm.
game coming out this year? Or there's their game already out? I'm not sure.
My Need for Speed.
Yeah, no. Fast and Furious.
That's a
I think a video game's coming out. I think I seen something about it where it's all about family because that's
Okay.
what Vin Diesel preaches: family, dog.
It's gonna be a Sims game.
Yeah.
It's gonna be based off family.
Hey man, don't shit on the Sims games. I love the Sims games.
Oh
Dude,
yeah, I ain't sitting on them.
I
They
build
still funny.
I build so many fucking houses on that game. It's ridiculous. You should see my houses in Minecraft. Whew. I can't wait to start playing
Uh,
Minecraft with you guys.
it's called Fast and the Furious Crossroads. It was
Yeah,
released
Crossroads.
August
Yeah.
7th. It's on Windows though.
Oh, is it? Oh, I know what
Mm.
videos. I know what we're gonna be playing. I know what we're gonna be playing. Fast and Furious.
It's published by
Oh man.
Bandai Namco.
Is it? Is it? All
Yeah.
right, I'll ask Vanny about it and see what he thinks. Um, but Minecraft's another thing that we're gonna start playing soon. So what I did was like, Margaret, we're probably gonna play on the Xbox. But
Okay.
what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create us our own online game on the Xbox, and I'm gonna
Mhm.
build. So how we're gonna start it is I'm gonna build us all really because I love building houses on Minecraft. Fucking love it. I'm gonna build us mansions. I'm gonna build a mansion for each Nova Circuit member. And what I'm gonna do is our first challenge in the game. I'm gonna create us like an obstacle course challenge where you
Okay.
collect diamonds and all that stuff. And how I'm gonna do it is in the end, whoever collected the most diamonds, and then going down like from most to least, gets to choose the house first. So you'll be like, oh, I want this mansion, and we'll all choose our
Oh,
own
okay.
mansion. And then those will be our,
Okay.
those will pretty much be our homes. And whenever we play Minecraft together or do a game in Minecraft, that's where you'll spawn at your home. I'm kind of trying to
Okay.
base it off Achievement City from Achievement Hunter when they had their own little homes and their own little meetup area. So that's what I'm gonna do. But I'm gonna create all the houses, and it's gonna be great
Okay.
because we're all gonna have immaculate mansions with infinity pools and
Yeah, that'll be cool.
you know beautiful, beautiful scenery. Because that's one thing I love about Minecraft is I can build. I love building. So,
Mm.
um,
The best part.
it is the best part. It is.
It is.
It's Legos. That's literally what it is. It's just fucking
It
Legos.
literally is.
But trying to get some notes from some E3 stuff because there's other games I wanted to talk about that I already forgot about.
And that you already forgot about.
Yeah. Yeah, someone said one of the main top searches is E3 2021 canceled. I'm like, no, it just happened, son. But no, like I said, Stalker, which is in the game I never heard of. I guess Stalker 2. The one real reason I do like the Stalker game is also it's going to Chernobyl, which I'm a huge fan of the Chernobyl disaster. Well, not a fan of it. What happened sucked.
Right.
But I'm very interested
But
in the
you're
Chernobyl
interested in it.
disaster and what happened,
Right.
and the fact that the game's based off that's interesting to go to and see the elements of the game. Supposedly, when I read up on the little bit I read up, they got the map almost looking dead up, like if you were actually going to Pripyat and all that stuff.
Oh, yeah?
So I'm super pumped to like see it, and the game itself looked really pretty. Whew, man, the game looked real good. Game's looking real nice these days. I'm gonna get to that.
Yeah, they are.
I'm almost to that age where I'm gonna start looking at games and going, "Oh, back in my day, I can't do this. It's giving me a headache. I'm getting sick." Because it's close to that point. But yeah, the Stalker 2 is something I'm excited about. Bethesda or Microsoft showed that I think it was a Bethesda game. Is the first game they showed that Star
Oh, I
something.
just seen that.
I'm assuming, from what I've seen, I'm hoping it's Bethesda's version of like Fallout and Skyrim, but in space. Now I know that Outlanders or whatever it was.
Battlestar?
No, yeah, I think that's what it is. I don't know. Let me I can actually pull it up right here.
I think it's called Battlestar. Trying to look it up.
Starfield.
What was it? Starfield?
Starfield.
Yeah, that looks interesting. If it's, I think that's Bethesda's version of like Skyrim and I don't know anything about it. Like I said, it was the first thing they showed, and I was like, cool. And I think it was a Bethesda game, and I was like, I wonder if this is Bethesda's version of an open world type thing, an open world space game, because that'd be cool. That's the one thing Bethesda hasn't done. They've done post-apocalyptic, and they've done medieval times with Skyrim and Fallout. This would be really cool to have like a space game, space travel game. Because that one space travel game, the people that made New Vegas for Fallout, they did a really good job with theirs. I think it was called Outlanders. But I played that. Yeah. It was pretty good. It's pretty dope. Pretty dope. But
Party Animals looks cool. I don't know. I just thought it looked cute.
Yeah. What's Octonauts looks pretty good. I saw that. I was like, cool. I haven't played that game in ages, but I was like, okay, so it's there's a new game. But like I said, the one thing I really cared about today was watching that Halo stuff, and it looks so good. I thought so when Halo first showed off Infinity, it wasn't impressive, and I wasn't excited about the grapple hook. I was like, oh my god, this is.
Yeah, I remember you talking about it.
Yeah, I was like, it doesn't look like there's anything that thing brings to the game. But then, damn it, those fuckers did it. They showed today the capabilities of that damn grapple hook. When Master Chief was, like I said, the best scene was when he grapple hooked to that little fucking jet, got on there, ripped that motherfucker out of there, and got in. I was just like, that is cool. Like,
yes.
That one that brings a balance to people. Because one thing in Halo is if someone's in a tank, a Banshee, or a Ghost, or anything like that, they have advantage. It's the only way you're taking them down is rockets, Spartan laser, or gunning them down with a lot of ammo. This is just like, nah, bro, you can latch onto that shit and pull that fucker out of there if you want, if he gets close enough. I'm like, yes, that's another great element. The capture the flag looked cool because if you notice, they got into a Warhog. When you captured the flag originally in the other games, you couldn't get in shit like that. The quickest way to transfer the flag to your base, the enemy's flag to your base, was literally doing the little thing where you threw it, picked it up, and you had to hear the guy annoyingly say, flag captured, flag dropped, flag captured, flag captured, flag dropped. You had to hear that the whole way. The motherfucker got in the Warhog, and I was like, awesome. The fact that we can now get in vehicles, probably not drive them, but you can be a passenger and take the flag, that's awesome. Because that also speeds up Capture the Flag. Now I will actually enjoy playing Capture the Flag now. It looks like they still got the skull, the oddball, I think is what they called it, Margaret, when whoever held on to the
Sorry, I lost my headset.
I think I saw a part where the dude chucked the oddball at someone and fucking destroyed them. So I was like, that's fucking cool too.
Oh, how about picking up the...
Yeah, I did see him do that too.
How about picking up the... Oh my gosh, the little things that explode, sitting off to the side.
Oh like
yeah,
the little
pick it up and like
you could chuck them. Yeah, the little energy things that when you shoot them they explode. Yeah, you can actually grapple those and chuck them at fucking Warhog.
Yeah, bro. And I was like, what?
I was like, hell yeah. See, so they actually made the grapple hook look relevant because they didn't do that the first time they presented it, and I was very disappointed in that. But now I'm excited. I'm pumped. Margaret, we might be playing Halo a lot because your boy got to get ready. I'm gonna get it. Get it on your Xbox.
It's gonna be.
It's gonna be.
Hey, it's cross-platform. I'm gonna bring my computer.
So Margaret, we're gonna jump back. I know we've been playing the Master Chief Collection. That's been fun, but we need to jump on Halo 5 because it's the closest thing to the most recent thing. Play as much as we can. Get ready for Halo Infinity, man, and just go in there and dominate. I might actually break my tradition and not beat the story first and just go straight to multiplayer because I'm ready to just. Be better.
Are you gonna do that?
Yeah. Margaret talking.
Is there gonna be co-op in that?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, all stories have co-op.
Okay.
So yeah, we could beat the story together. I want to beat it on Legendary though. It's Legendary or go home, in my opinion. It's not that I like.
So the campaign is The campaign's fucking.
The campaign will not be free. To have the campaign, you actually have to pay.
No. I'm talking about it's co-op.
Yes, all their campaign has always been co-op.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. That let you know how much I played.
Yeah. So that'll be fun.
I know Gears of War doing that. You know.
Yeah, and I really want to play it on Legendary just because you get more out of it achievement-wise. It's not like I don't want to know the story. I will go back and play it on like normal if I have to, but I just always like playing on Legendary. makes it a challenge, makes it feel real. Like
Totally.
one bullet breaks your shield. That's very real.
Yeah.
It gets annoying, but it real.
But it is. It's real.
And like I said, I've always played the stories first in Halo just because it gave you a chance to try all the guns. So when I do go into multiplayer, I understand what that gun could be used for. Like, I used to, like, in Halo 3, not a lot of people ran the little alien plasma gun with
You
the
ran it with that
SMG.
the pistol.
Yeah, well, yeah,
Yeah,
or
or
the
that.
SMG with the plasma pistol.
Yeah.
And you were just fucking just melting people with them. And I'm like,
Just yeah,
this
left
is
and right.
cake. I want them to bring dual wielding back. That's one thing Halo's been missing lately, and I really loved dual wielding.
Do you really? I'm
I
not a fan of it. I've never
oh
been a fan
dude,
of dual wielding at all because
In
I want to
Halo, it's
have the
accurate.
option of being able to go down the site.
nah, I loved dual wielding. I thought it was dope as
In
fuck.
Halo, it's good.
I thought it was fine. But you know,
Mm.
to each their own. But I mean, if they don't bring it back, it's not really gonna make or break the game for me. I'm just interested to see the multiplayer games. Like I said, I don't care if they do a battle royale, but if they do, they're probably the one game that can do it right, and those motherfuckers better do it right. But I'm getting burnt out on battle royale, so I don't know.
I really am as well.
Yeah,
Unless they do
they
that
took
one
Yeah, they
battle
away.
did.
royale we talked about.
Yep, they took away dual wielding in
Yep.
Halo Reach, Halo 4, and Halo 5. Those
Yep.
games do not have dual wielding. The last dual wielding game was Halo 3 ODST.
Halo 3. Yep.
Yep, no more dual wielding. And it sucks because dual wielding was dope.
Yes, it was. When you had the
Dude,
right,
when you had
the
two
right archetype.
Maulers in your hand, which was the alien little shotgun, you were one-shotting. Pretty well, that version of
Pretty
one-shotting.
much.
Clack, clack, boom, done.
Yep.
Or if you had the Mauler in your hand and you shot him and then beat him, you know, you killed him too.
Yeah.
But man,
But dual wielding the Maulers were dope.
I mean, and some of the guns that they showed, they didn't show too many new guns, but some of them looked pretty good. I was like, okay, that's
Hmm.
like they showed like an SMG.
And that's what I'm
Um,
interested in. I want to see what the guns they have.
that's why I play the story mode to figure out what these guns do.
Mm.
Jump right in the. I mean, we could figure it out
I
in
feel like when I
multiplayer.
had those playing story mode, I just like to jump on into multiplayer so I can get that challenge.
Get annoyed immediately. That's what happens. I mean, I still
That's
do
true.
that today though. I still get pissed off today in Halo. I could like. It's
It's a
just.
natural feeling.
It's now more that I don't care about posting good stats now. It's to the point where I'm like, okay, I already know I'm good in a match for 12 kills minimum. I know I'm good for that. It's wins
Yeah.
now because I still have a less than 50% win percentage on that game. And I'm like, dude, I've been busting my ass killing it, and I'm starting to look at it at the point where I'm like, yes, my stats were great, but man, we didn't get the win. I was like, I
Right.
don't know what I was like. What are we doing wrong? Is it something
And it's
I'm doing
frustrating.
wrong? And it gets really
No, it's
frustrating
not.
because I'm wanting to win. I don't care about
Yeah.
popping off and getting a bunch of kills anymore. I just want to win.
Yeah. I mean,
Remember, it
it
used to
doesn't
be
make
like
no
that
sense to
though.
get all the kills and not get
And
no wins
lose.
with it.
Because even
Yeah.
Margaret was when we were playing Halo Master Chief Collection. I was telling her, I was like, Margaret, you have a winning percentage. I was like, I'm just gonna stick on your team and we're just gonna get some of these wins because I was like, I'm at like a point, like I'm at like a 42% win right now percentage, which is not good. Like in Margaret's like I got a 54, which is good. Like above 50% is good. And I'm
Yeah.
like, fuck, dude. And it's not like the matchmaking system is broken in Halo. They do their best to put
No.
you against people around your
Yeah,
level.
absolutely.
And that makes it a challenge. One makes you better, makes your opponent better, which is cool.
You see, most of the time, you probably got those losses from playing with randoms too, because you're good to go into a game by yourself.
Yeah, yeah. Or yeah, we get that random fucking champion, and you're just
Yeah.
like, holy crap, this guy's way above my
Right.
level. Like, um,
I can be.
she better
I
than
used to
you?
be.
She used to be, and she's not close now. But I don't know where that
I
went.
used to be.
You
Yeah, I
weren't
don't
better
know.
than me. You were just equal to me, Margaret. Let's be clear.
No, come on now.
Yeah, I don't think you were better than me. I was always the guy. But you were there. You and me would be the ones popping off. That'd be
Yeah,
You were
guaranteed.
never
that
better
is
than me,
true.
but good try though.
Yeah, no. It's not close
No, we
now,
were.
but I've been
Yeah.
continuing to play Halo more than Margaret has. Margaret didn't play for several years, where I was playing off and on still. So
Mhm.
she's just got to find it back.
I
But
went
I'm
down the major
I'm pretty good at it.
mother route of my life at that point, and we kind of
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
responsibilities.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
now
Goddamn
my kids are old enough to get
responsibilities.
into it too, so I just got my 2 little ones.
Yeah. Yeah, Mark, you're not bad when you played with us. I mean, but you're not better than me, so. Yeah, come on, don't give me that look. You know it's true. You know it's true
It's
though.
He said
like
you
it's
suck.
like it's like that much.
A little bit more. But you ain't far behind. I
Yeah.
say
You know what I'm saying? Just like that much more.
I say give it
You
two
saw it
months.
a
Two
little
months of
bit.
consistent play, you might get there.
You're funny. Hey, I'm gonna see if I can get
Well, until
Paps
you
to come
until you
in.
post a 6.9 KD spread in Halo 5, you can come knocking on my door.
Okay, my fault, my fault, my
Yeah,
fault.
6.9 baby, 69.
How many people play on Halo? I forgot. Is it 5 or 4?
Huh? 4v4.
4. Four
Unless you do
people.
big team battle, which is
True.
8
6,
v 8v8.
8.
I think it can go up to 16 versus 16 in big battle.
That's not.
But I do not
That's one thing I
play
don't
Halo.
like about Battlefield is, man. Okay, yeah, it's cool. 50 on 50.
Yes,
I get shot, and then I gotta wait another 45 minutes so I can go hop on the back of somebody's tank, just so I can drive across the other side of the map and get shot again,
that's
and then I
another
gotta do
thing
this whole
Xbox
thing over.
showed. Xbox showed Battlefield, and it's going to be on
Battlefield.
Game Pass because
Oh
it's part
yes,
of the EA
that is
Play.
right.
Oh my God,
I
2042,
totally
baby! It
forgot
looks
about that.
so good.
It
Like
does.
it really makes you question. Like I really ask myself, why did I buy PS5? And I'm like, it's only because of the exclusive games
Well,
that come on.
well, the cool thing is, Marcus, you have a really good gaming computer, and most of the Game Pass is on
Yeah,
PC, so you can actually play that on PC as well. So it's not like you're
that was
really
another
missing
reason
out.
why too. But see,
Yeah.
I'm missing out on a couple games though, like Halo 5. I mean,
Yeah.
if Infinite comes out, I still
Wow,
like
Dark
Halo
Light,
5.
that's a long time, my dude. You need to get on there, get back on the saddle, and join us in some Halo.
Whew. I didn't even know what Halo was when the original Xbox was out.
I knew what Halo was. I never played it. So when the Xbox first came out, we didn't have one. We was a Poe family. Um, and my brother's girlfriend, I think her name was Caitlin. She had an Xbox. Her family had money, and my brother went over to her house because it was his girlfriend, and he came home one day and was like, dude, R64 is trash compared to what I just watched over there. I was like, really? He's like, yeah, she played this game called Halo, and it was the greatest thing ever. I was like, wow. And then I went over there and we tried it. I was like, oh my god. And that was the only time I
Nostalgic
played
as
Halo. I
fuck.
played Halo that one day, liked it, and then years and like maybe 2 years later, we got our own Xbox. And it was when Halo 2, I think was coming out. So we played Halo, and then Halo 2, and then my friend Britt. That's when I met Britt, and then that's all we did was play Halo. And I didn't play it. I didn't play it online or competitively. We just played against each other. The first time I played Halo online was Halo 3. And that was when I was getting
That's
pissed
when
off.
I came into play. That's
Yeah,
when I started playing Halo.
when I was getting pissed off at playing Madden online because I was playing Madden 08 online, and I was getting really upset because people be doing that booty ass shit, pausing the game. Mark, you play NBA 2K, so if you were winning, people would be shady, whatever. I was like, whatever, this is stupid. Well, I would watch my brother play Halo, and I was like, okay, this looks fun. Well, we only had one Xbox Live account, and that was the one that my brother created. And so I would play on his name. So when I jumped into Halo 3 multiplayer, my brother was good at Halo. He was already like ranked Brigadier, like a level 40 something, which is a really high rank. 50 was the highest. So I'm jumping into Halo online against these because they match you against people around your skill level
Get
against these.
blown out.
Yeah, and I was like, holy shit, I was getting my ass waxed. I was like, oh my god, but I feel like that's the reason I got better at the game though in the end because
That's
eventually,
I mean that's how I got good at Call of Duty. I
yeah,
never played Call of Duty until Modern Warfare,
dude,
and I would just play with my friends, and they played it for years. They were just beating my ass
I
every
would
chance they
get
got.
wrecked. And then there would be games where actually starting to get better. And then it's funny, when I created my own Xbox Live account, I finally did it. He had Carnegie 66, which was my original one. So I was like, screw it, I'm going to put a third six there, be cool. People think I'm satanic. It was a high school, very weird days in high school. So I just had an extra six, so there's three.
Very weird days.
Yeah, so I went on there, created my own account, and to the game, I'm a new player. I go in there and I'm just wrecking kids, and I'm like, oh shit. I was like, okay. And then finally it started balancing out when I got around level 38 to between level 38 and 40 on the ranking system. That's when I
You were
started that.
boosting.
Yeah, pretty much. It felt like I boosted, but when I finally got there, and it took a lot of matches to get there because it's based on win and losses too, and I was getting on shitty ass teams as well. But when I finally got there, I was like, okay, so now I know where I'm at in this game. I was like, this is the level where I am at. Um, and like I said, I was like, honestly, if it wasn't for me being on my brother's big ass account, dude, I don't think I would ever be good at Halo.
Yep.
So, and now I've always played Halo. I've played every game that's come out. I've played every multiplayer. Like I said, I got ranked that one time in Halo 5, which was huge. I came into work like fucking celebrating. I was like, Mark, I'm the second best player in Kentucky. I was like, I got ranked last season. I was the second best player in Kentucky, and then I was ranked 1100th in the nation, man. I was like, out of all the hundreds of thousands of people that play, I was 1100. I was like, boy, I was so pumped. I was like, I actually busted my ass that season too, and that was right before I started playing with Margaret. That was right before Margaret started joining me.
Yeah.
I think Margaret joined that season like right when that season was ending. When Margaret
Are you
Yeah.
started
trying to
playing
blame
every night.
you
I
trying to
remember
blame
that.
Margaret for a reason why you're not ranked no more?
Because even when Margaret plays with me,
He would too.
no, we didn't play it as much though. But no, my rankings in the playlist are still pretty high. Margaret will tell you whenever we play our 10 matches,
Yeah.
I'll still be like diamond or I'll go up to onyx, no
Yeah.
problem. I've never been champion level on there yet, Bo. But I've played champions and I'm not their level. I'll admit it. I'm not nowhere near champions level.
No.
When I play a game against a champion, I can see why those guys are their rank because I'm just like, holy shit.
Like you can't even move.
It's to
They
the
cover
point
it.
you think they're hacking, but then they're not. You're just like,
They're
they're
not.
just
They
that
just play
good.
good.
And I'm like,
Mhm.
fuck, man. It's like, damn it.
They know
Um,
where you're gonna spawn. They know every area like to a T.
yeah, it's great
You
map
can't
awareness,
hide.
great everything. They understand like what
Most
weapons
of
Everything.
work
the
on levels.
most of the time, it's all about map awareness when it comes to,
It is.
Yep.
Absolutely
Yep.
100%.
Me and Margaret have our
especially Warzone.
strategies. Oh yeah. I mean, me and Margaret have our own strategies in Halo 5. Like every map, we have all right. This is where we're gonna post up. This is the area we need to defend. This is where we're gonna take over. If it goes to shit, we'll move over here. We got it.
Yep.
It's like Halo 3 all
Yeah,
over when we fucking ran Halo 3. But
None of that.
yeah, none of that, boy. I still got a game after this
Oh,
podcast.
right?
Who, me?
I do.
Oh,
Are you gaming too?
Are you
Are
gonna
you
game with
gaming
us?
too?
who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I just got to do rounds. Once I do rounds, I wake up.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
But
You know, I'm dolo today because Matt is watching E3.
lame. Yeah, no, Matt made a good joke in the Discord. He was just like another
Yeah,
game
about
for us to,
Halo.
yeah, about who's gonna beat Mill's ass in Halo. I was like, yeah, probably.
It's not gonna
Dude, I'm
play
pumped
it.
about Halo, man. I now I can't wait for the holiday seasons.
I'm
Like,
pretty pumped about it
I'm
too.
pumped.
Just
The
the free
fact,
to play
yeah,
option.
that's the best part.
You
It's like
get it
I don't
out
have
to
to wait.
millions of people.
Don't have to wait for
Yeah.
the game. I can play it day fucking one, which I usually play them day one, but everybody else can
So
play
tell
it
me,
day
do you
one.
think there's going how much
It's gonna crash.
how much microtransactions are going to be in the game?
I don't think there's going to be any. They don't even do it in the other Halo. I mean, they have it, but I mean, you can unlock your gold packs and all
I
that.
think
And
it's gonna crash.
that's
I
another
think
thing.
everybody's gonna be it's gonna overload, and I think it's gonna crash.
I don't think they're
there's
gonna.
not,
I
there's
think they're
gonna
gonna
be
do
too
the same thing they've been doing, where you can
The
buy
reason
little
why I
gold
don't
packs,
think
but
it'll
you
crash
unlock them.
is Microsoft. That's the only reason I think it won't
I think
crash.
they're more
Now,
prepared for it.
if this was NBA 2K, then 100% I
They
would say
just
yes. It's
Darklight.
gonna
They just
crash.
said the holidays of 2021, so they haven't given
Yeah,
an
they
official
didn't give it
date.
specific.
Nah, it's
I,
probably
I
gonna be
hope
like
they stick
November.
to the holidays and not push it to next year.
yeah,
It's
please don't
probably.
push
I'm,
it.
I'm hoping it's November because didn't Guardians come out around November?
Yeah, a
Yeah,
lot of games came out in October and
I think so.
November.
Yeah, because
October,
Uh,
Call of
November.
Duty usually comes out in October.
Error redeemed
What's
the
that?
dab.
What is going on?
Sound like November, December. Yeah. Either way, I'm gonna be balls deep in it. Not gonna lie.
Hmm.
And I'm just gonna go hardcore. I'm gonna get my KD up to 6.9 and Halo Infinity 2, baby. Woo. I am.
I'm not even worried about any Call of Duty this year.
Yeah, no, Warzone. I'm burnt out on Warzone. I haven't played Warzone in like
I'm
3
super
weeks.
burnt
Well,
out.
yeah,
I
I
haven't even
haven't
played
even
the.
had. Yeah.
They had a new season come out. I haven't even.
Did they? Yeah. See, like, it's you're starting to get burnt
Once
out. The map change wasn't enough for me, and it's still just
if they
tired of
actually came out and
hackers, man.
said that's what it is. If they actually came out and said, "Hey, we have a new program and we eliminated X amount of hackers," and it looks like they have,
I agree,
then I would
Darklight.
be more. I'd be more willing to come back.
Dude, Battlefield
Yeah,
1 was
Battlefield
really
was.
good. I liked Battlefield 1. That was my favorite one out of the new ones that came out. Um, and I get those kind of vibes when I watch 2042.
Yeah.
Battlefield is one of the best besides Halo, one of the best multiplayer experiences I have in deathmatch type situations. Those Battlefield
Guess for
rocks it.
me, it gives
Watch Jeff
me
play it.
real authentic like
Yeah.
vibes. Like it's a real deal thing.
And I'm more excited because it's more good Battlefield content for Stone Mountain 64. So, because his
I do
Battlefield
appreciate
content's a
snipes. I do appreciate snipes on that game. You have to snipe like a real
yes.
sniper. So.
Yes, but I will probably play the shit out of some Battlefield 2024 or 2042 as well.
I mean, if it's gonna be on Game Pass, bro, all of these shit is getting
Yeah,
played. Like
yeah.
everything's getting played. Four
All of
hard
it.
drives, it's all getting downloaded on.
That's the other interesting thing is wondering how big these games are going to be because if you have Call of Duty on your Xbox or PlayStation, you already lost half of your hard drive.
At least a
Um,
Yep.
quarter.
luckily for
If
me,
not all of it.
I removed it from my Xbox, so now I have plenty of games on there. But
Bro, I don't have that game downloaded at all.
I have it on
Any
I have
system
it on my
or computer.
PC, but I haven't
Got rid of
updated
it.
or played it. I'm pretty sure there's like 30 updates I'm behind.
Oh yeah. Oh, me too. Yeah.
I just
Not worth
I
it.
haven't felt like
Just
going
hadn't had
into
a
it.
want. Yeah, just don't even want to go into.
I'm to the point
I
where
haven't had really much of a desire to play a lot of video games, really.
I'm now
When I
to the
do
point where
play
I
it,
just
it's
watch
just
streamers play it,
uh
and that's
yeah.
that's my satisfaction.
I
Yeah.
couldn't even do that, man, because even I can see like hacking shit on this screen
Oh yeah. You
sometimes.
see it
It's
all the
just
time when
like
you sit there and watch them.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and then them having to deal with stream snipers. Like even one
see,
Call of Duty guy was in a tournament, and he bitched at Blizzard and all that. He was just like, and he was like, I don't even care if I have my creator code anymore. He's like, honestly, they owe me. He's like, I just lost out on
Oh
thousands of
yeah.
dollars because of a hacker in this tournament.
yeah.
And
See, that's wrong.
And it's
If
like,
you're in a
why
tournament,
are you
really,
throwing tournaments and putting all this money up if your game is not
if
complete?
you're letting people hack,
yeah,
that is
and
Like
the
this
thing is,
been
ridiculous.
like it's
the guy was a stream sniper too, and the dude's stream was on a delay, but the stream sniper was still able to find him, and he was hacking. And the guy's like, Call of Duty owes me. He's like, honestly,
Oh, 100%.
they're literally draining my bank account.
yeah. And see, for me, in my mind, I'm like, with my luck, I'm like, fuck it, I'll just be a hacker too then. But with my luck, I'll be the one to get caught and banned.
Yeah.
But then it's like, why stoop? Why do you have to stoop that low though?
Yeah,
It's like that's
I'm
not.
never gonna.
Why do I have?
That's
I'm
Well, see,
yeah,
my thing is, why do I have to stoop this low to have fun in a video game? I shouldn't have to.
exactly,
yeah.
Because
exactly.
at the
You
end of
hit
the
it.
day, we're playing the game to have fun. Like
Mhm.
I shouldn't have like if I legitimately lose to you 1-on-1, all right, cool, bro. That was fun. That was close. You got me. But when I look at the fucking replay and you glitch across the map or you shoot me right through the wall and nothing,
Oh man, I
come
Yeah.
remember
on,
that.
man.
I
Come
remember
on,
that
man.
one. That's a game that's still on my mind hardcore. Was when we were in Quarry on Call of Duty, and I downed the dude, and then I had to go around because Margaret was downed, and I was
Mhm.
reviving Margaret,
I remember exactly
and
what you're
the
talking about.
Yep.
partner shot me right through the wall. The whole time knew where I was and was shooting me and following me. And I was like, "Are
Yep.
you kidding me?" I was like, "This fucking game, dude." It's like, why do
Hmm.
I even suit back up and get back in the lobby? I was like,
You
"It's not
remember
worth it."
you remember when Turtle Beaches first came out and we thought people were cheating because the Turtle Beach was so sensitive you could hear the footsteps?
Mm-hmm.
Like you can't it's not even an excuse anymore, man.
Yeah,
It's
no,
just
because now
got
you can't hear
at least
footsteps at all now.
at least that was legit a part of the game and it took skill. But this right here, man, like literally you got a whole unlimited UAV where you can follow somebody around, shoot
Yeah,
through a wall.
Darklight, you're
You
correct.
don't auto aim enough, man. Good God.
Right. Yeah.
That is
It's
right, Dark Light. You're
yeah.
right.
That's
You
how
want
the
auto
world's
aim,
set up now.
How the
go
world
to
is.
Grand Theft. Exactly. Which is why it's not fun for me to play competitive games. I don't play them anymore. It's just not
Hmm.
fun.
Like I'll play
Until they figure out a
Halo.
way to make it fair, then
Hmm.
I'm not
Right.
playing.
That's why I like enjoy Halo is because you don't see too many hackers. They have an anti-cheat, and
Yep.
you rarely see any hackers in Halo, and
Right.
it's so nice. And
If you
I
do,
get
they're
that.
not there long.
Yeah, and I get
They
that
get kicked out.
satisfaction. Yeah, they do actually get kicked out of matches. I enjoy that
Yeah.
satisfaction of if I do die to somebody that I know is better. Now, if I know they're not better than me and I die to them, I bitch. But if I can, and Margaret will hear me say, I was like, wow, this guy's actually really good. Like I'll
Mhm.
say it
And
if
you
I
hear
think they are.
me complaining, and he's trying to explain to me, no, they're just really good. And I'm
Yeah.
like, nah,
She's like,
they're
nah.
He's
he's
like,
possibly
no,
hacking.
they're
I'm like,
good.
Margaret, this guy's kicking my ass too. And I was like,
Yeah.
and I was like, he's missed a couple shots on me, but I was like, the guy's just slightly. He's like, he's better than me. I'll admit if you're better than me, but if you're some weak ass little chubby
Yeah,
cheek Johnny boy kid that kills me because you're
if you miss a
camping,
couple shots, that's cool, man. That's fun, but
Right.
it ain't fun when you hitting the auto aim headshot every
mm.
time,
See,
man.
that was the huge hack back in the day when Halo 3 was a
Oh
thing. Was the
gosh.
auto
Yeah.
headshots, and then you had the ability to shoot through walls. That was it. Those were the two main hacks. Was the aim assist hack that lets you hit headshots automatically, no matter what you were doing. You're just pulling the trigger, boom, hit a headshot.
Yep.
Every time.
Um,
Unnecessary.
but I mean, Halo did a good job at like removing those players, though. They were
Yep.
quick to pull the trigger and like remove those players and ban them. So
Hmm.
it's not like they
Call of
weren't set
Duty.
up for it.
Call of Duty is like fuck it.
I mean,
We got another game coming out in 5 months. You guys will be good.
Yeah, they said straight out they're not supporting Warzone no more. So I
Real
mean,
stupid. They just need to start releasing like
one
okay,
they had the best battle they it probably still is number one, the
it
best
is
battle royale game, and they're out there saying nah, we just don't care about it anymore. It's like
best battle royale game.
really?
All you gotta
so
do is
sad.
fix the cheating and glitching, and then you have the
It's like
perfect free to play battle royale game.
you dethroned Fortnite, which no one thought was gonna happen, and
Right.
you're just not gonna give a
And you
shit about
just
that game.
letting it. Yep. Yep. If they
So
put more time into it, like, say they put
Dude,
the anti-cheating in there, it would work.
they could make
It would make
Warzone
more
free to
money.
play and then continuously update that and release a different Call of Duty game every other year instead of every year,
yeah,
which
yeah,
will make it a lot better. But that ain't how. That ain't how. What Darklight said. That's just not how the world is set up. That's just
yeah.
not how it's set up.
Greedy
It's
man,
not set up that way,
greedy
man.
people.
I
That's
appreciate
the truth.
games where you give me a really good game, real thought out game, and it's like, okay, cool, this should hold you for about 5 years.
That's why
Hmm.
that's why I'm actually excited about like with Halo coming out is they are
Yeah.
pushing back the game. They've been pushing it back
Yes.
several times
I mean,
to
last Halo came out was 2015.
yeah.
That's
Well, and
that's that's
the
perfect.
release date for this one it should have already been out by now,
Yeah.
but they
I
keep
mean,
Yeah.
COVID
pushing
and
it back.
everything.
And I'm really hoping that all this pushback. I mean, it seems like they're taking their time on it, and they've been hiring people to
And that's
fix
good
things.
though.
So I'm really hoping. And like I said, this Battlefield
Nah,
it looks really good, man. This Battlefield looks good.
Microsoft not gonna drop the ball, man. They already dropped the ball once by focusing
Yeah,
more
it is.
so on entertainment than video games and letting
Yeah.
Yeah.
PlayStation beat their ass off that.
Yeah.
They're not letting that happen twice. It's not
And
gonna
yeah,
happen
and right
twice.
Hmm.
now Microsoft's got Game Pass, which is something PlayStation can't even touch right now. Not even with
And
PlayStation Now.
they get to put their flagship game, the one that put them on and got all their success. They're not
Hmm.
gonna screw that game up.
Yeah. I mean, and I mean, hell, I mean, the franchise isn't as big as Halo, but Gears of War was still got a cult following for that game too. And Microsoft has done pretty well on those. Story's been ass cheeks lately, but it's whatever.
Which game?
Gears of War.
Oh yeah, Gears.
Yeah.
It had when it first came out, man. I actually because I was a PlayStation guy. When Gears of War first came out, I was actually playing that more so than
Oh yeah, I loved Gears, man. Gears was really good. Gears of War 1 and 2 were great. 3 was all right. But yeah, that was the other game I was playing besides Halo, and then of course I played Margaret. That's what I wanted to mention to you. God, I can't believe I remember this. Remember when Xbox on the 360 would have community games where your avatar can play games with other avatars? Remember they had
Yes.
the 1 versus 100? And you had a chance to be the one to go against the 100 people. Remember that game show 1 versus 100?
Yes, I
Remember
do
when
remember
Xbox
that.
did that?
Yes.
Yeah. I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, dude, that was a good time where we were hoping to be that one person. And they gave you Xbox
I did.
points.
Yes.
Back when before you spent money, you bought games with the Xbox currency, which was the Xbox
Hmm.
points.
Yes.
And you would
I do
win free
remember that.
points.
Oh my god.
Those were
That was
fun,
fun.
man. Yeah. I can't believe I thought about the other day. I was like, holy shit,
Oh.
we did that. PlayStation is all about exclusives. Xbox is still in the show for the future of gaming. Agree.
But yeah.
I don't think PlayStation will ever lose in the exclusive battle. I think their only competition in exclusives is Nintendo. That's it. I don't think Xbox
Hmm.
can compete with PlayStation or Nintendo on exclusive titles. And the reason I say Nintendo is because Mario's still huge, Legend of Zelda's still huge, all of Nintendo's flagship Pokemon's still huge. All those flagships games are the reason Nintendo's so fucking relevant. And
Hmm.
PlayStation with their exclusives. I'm sorry,
you know kill shit.
PlayStation has the best single player to me single player games. and they have the best exclusives. I'm always an Xbox guy. I love Xbox. Always loved the Xbox platform. I do agree with Mark that when they tried to make the Xbox more of a media machine than a game console, that's when I kind of was like, "What the fuck are you guys doing?"
But at the same time,
Yeah.
I like what they were doing because
Well, yeah, they had
like
good
if they
features.
if they had everything they have now and the approach they have now, and I still can say Xbox Snap TV,
Oh,
I would still love it.
Mark, that
Yeah,
was the
bro,
best.
that
That
was
was
the
the
shit
best thing.
too.
The poor Xbox
Dog,
couldn't handle it, but
it
it
couldn't
was
because
good.
look, I used to say Xbox Snap ESPN, it'll snap the game while I'm playing the
Yep,
game, and that's
that's
cool.
what
Yeah.
I
But
did.
the freaking game would be so buffered. But in my mind, us being geeks, we like, yo, couple years, all this need
Yeah.
a little bit more processing power, a little bit more
Instead,
RAM,
yeah.
and we've been good.
Instead, all they did was take away the snap feature, which sucked. But dude, that was
It
Yeah.
should,
so
it was a good
revolutionary.
option.
All I know is,
X,
man.
Connect was ahead of its time too,
Yep.
because now
Yes.
we got Alexa and Google Homes and all this in the house now.
Mm-hmm.
Connect was way ahead of its time, bro.
Yep.
Like
Mm.
Connect, if they would have introduced Connect now and made it wireless or something, and
Mm-hmm.
it like integrated with your stuff like how a home assistant does,
Yep.
then that would have been the media connecting type
Yeah.
shit that they were trying to
I
do.
used my Xbox Connect to troll sometimes too, like when my brother would be on like Call of Duty. Because when I had Connect on my Xbox, Call of Duty Ghost was the recent Call of Duty game, which I liked. A lot of people didn't like it.
Oh,
I liked Ghost.
it was
I
ass,
thought I
bro.
liked the maps and everything on it. But
Is I.
It was
my brother was
ass.
playing one time, and remember, your Connect can turn off your Xbox and turn it on. So while he
Yeah.
was playing, I'd be like, Xbox turn off, and then in the middle of like an online game, it would just turn off, and I'd be like, hey, and
You remember it was a YouTube video of some kid whose gamer tag was Xbox turn off, and he was trolling people.
mm-hmm.
And dude was like, man, some like he went through a whole bunch of videos, and like people would be like, man, this kid keeps trolling this Xbox turn off guy, and then to shut your game off as soon as you
Oh
say
my
it.
god.
Yep.
So it was like going through a whole video. And dude was like, wait, wait, no, 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 and then cuts out.
Yep,
That's
those were.
funny.
I did like the
2K
Connect
was
though.
dope too because if you
You
curse
could
while you were
call
playing the
plays
game,
too.
you get a technical foul.
Remember, you could call plays in
Oh.
2K. 2K12
Yep,
wasn't it? Where you can actually call plays.
2K14.
Yeah, 2K14, where you could be like, zone defense and like say it,
Dude,
and it would do it.
I was in that bitch saying zone 2-3, running
Yeah,
this 2-3 zone,
that
man,
was awesome.
man to man,
Hmm.
fucking, and then if you get a foul, like I was like, what man, this is bullshit. Then all of a sudden, technical foul, 2 shots in the ball. Now I gotta unplug the connect so I can finish cussing, but
Yep,
it was pretty.
I had to unplug
It
my
was
That's
dope.
connects
funny.
too.
It was dope as fuck. I could
That's
honestly say that was
funny.
dope.
Well,
You had to really like watch yourself because there were times it happened because it happened online too. Like if you were in a close game and you cursed, it'll give you a tech every time.
yeah, there was times
That's
where
funny.
the only thing I didn't like about the connect as well in the game is sometimes 2K14 would pick up shit that you weren't even saying. You'd be
Yeah,
silent and it'd be like running zone. I'm like, when the fuck did I say run the zone defense? But then of
but
course
some
it
I
probably
guess
heard the commentators from the TV
yep.
or something. I was like,
Yeah.
man, so I had to like unplug it because I also got 2K14 on my PC because Margaret's brother-in-law Anthony started playing it hardcore. And PC had that same feature where you could speak in the mic and call plays, and it would do the same shit. And I was like, "Up, I'm gonna turn voice." You could go in the settings and turn that off. And I was like, "I gotta turn this shit off, man. I don't want to be running the zone against fucking a 3 point Steph Curry. Fuck."
It was cool though, man. It still was dope as hell.
Yeah, it was. It
Had
was.
to practice self control, man. Make sure I ain't curse and go crazy.
Yeah, but Xbox was just like, they went away from. Now they're trying to
But
do the Microsoft.
at least they took a chance, man. I
Yeah.
mean, granted, PlayStation had you remember the 6 axis when you had to do this shit.
Mm-hmm. Oh
I
yeah.
mean
Mhm.
that was pretty cool, but Xbox real like they took a chance and it blew up in their face. It wouldn't have blown up in their face if they would have just like didn't skimp on the specs of the Xbox.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like I said, when you had Connect on or when you were snapping, the memes with the PlayStation
Yeah,
sounding like jets when you turn on the PlayStation 4. That was the Xbox when you snapped. When you did snap, all you heard was, and
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shit, that thing gonna die, man. But nah, it was,
that
and well, I
fucking
think
system was huge too, man.
Well, I think Microsoft, because they now have the HoloLens. I think they really need to start pushing that a little bit more. I remember the first time they announced that at E3, and they did the Minecraft demo with the HoloLens, where you can actually be above your Minecraft world. You can drag the world, and you can see your character down there, and it was like
Oh
really
yeah, I
cool, like
remember that.
virtual. That was cool, and I really thought they were going to push more on that, but they really don't
Yeah,
talk
because
about it
dude
much.
did
It's
all
still
that
here.
on his coffee table. He
Yep.
did built all that shit on. He did a whole Minecraft on his
Yeah.
coffee table.
Like they don't, I think it's still around, but they aren't pushing it as hardcore. I think it's because everything's like
I think they probably still
Oculus,
developing shit too though.
probably to perfect it.
Right.
Yeah, I think they're trying to do the not VR virtual reality, but a lens where you can see your real world still, and just stuff will pop up in front of you, very like Sword Art Online like.
But suppose that's
Right.
what Apple's building right
Mm-hmm.
now, like a pair of glasses, like what I'm wearing, to, but it's AR.
That'd be so
Huh,
awesome.
that'd
That'd
be
be
cool.
dope. That would be
That
really
would be
cool.
dope. You got a pair of glasses on, man. You just got stuff popping up like, hey, man, there's a Sonic right here if you want some food.
Be a good
Give
reason to go get
directions.
glasses.
That would be so cool.
That is true. That is pretty dope, man. Can you imagine like just having your glasses on and having like an assistant like
Yeah,
Jarvis telling
there
you
you
when to
go.
get
There you go,
home and
Darklight.
shit?
Yes. Yes, that's exactly what it is. But
Yes.
they do still have the HoloLens. Now I do like Oculus. I think I have Oculus. Margaret has Oculus. That's a fun experience. I need to bring it to
It
work because
is.
Mark needs to try it.
I've yet to
Um,
Yeah, and
deal
we
with
need to
it
do the
yet, man.
paranormal thing too,
Mark,
Jason, too.
remind me Wednesday, man. I'm bringing it in, and you're gonna try this shit out. It's great. Yeah, and
You have to try it. It's cool.
there's that Phasma.
Arriving Wednesday at 4:45 to tell Jason to bring in his Oculus Rift.
There you go.
There you go.
Well, but it's really cool because like, so the first thing Oculus did is it gives you your own home in the game, like in
Hmm.
Oculus. Like literally, I have a patio overlooking mountains. It's fucking beautiful, and I have my furniture set up the way I want it, and it's just like you're really there. I have a table of like a laser gun that I
Pretty
shoot.
dope.
Yeah, I have a laser gun I can go shoot targets out off that I have floating out in the distance. I have a bow and arrow, really cool shit. And then you can bring up your own little virtual computer in Oculus. Like you can have it pop up and you can type on it and shit, and then like load your games. And then if you have Steam VR, it gives you your own a whole other separate room, and you have your titles lined up on like a library. It's really cool. It's definitely a fun experience. Like I said, me and Margaret want to play Phasmophobia together. It's a scary game. We watched Hummy VR play it, and it was just a good fucking time to watch those guys play it. You gotta take it to the
That's
base, bro.
Take it to the base,
But
bro.
yeah, it's gonna be a good time, Mark. I can only imagine sports games on it, man. Yeah,
Oh
Phasmophobia
yeah.
is creepy. Even if you're not playing it in VR, it's a scary game. Just ghost hunting and doing stories and shit.
Oh yeah. Well,
But
there's one for the PlayStation. I forget what it's called, but it's a paranormal game that you go in. It's for the VR. And I tell you what, you put the headphones on and you're actually in this house, and it is the most scariest feeling. And you have to keep reminding yourself that it's just a game. It's just a game. It's not real.
it's
It's
just a
not real.
game.
It's just a
is
game.
it
I'm in my
Paranorma?
own house.
Margaret, is it
I
Paranorma?
think so.
Yeah, Sir Soul
Maybe. I
says.
think so.
Yeah, Sir Soul
I
says
think so.
Paranorma.
Yeah, but
Um,
it is like so intense. It's I
like I
don't know. It's
said,
crazy.
my first hearing of Phasmophobia was watching Hummy VR play it and seeing the good time they have. I was just like, we got to do this. Like they, I highly recommend you guys go watch Hummy VR's comedy play Phasmophobia because it's just a
Yeah,
fucking good time.
it's
I
funny.
like how you have the objectives that you got to do while ghost hunting, and then they have the optional. And then like the first objective was like, what kind of spirit are you dealing with? And they were like, I think we're dealing with a bad bitch. Like we could,
Remember that?
we could mark that off. You gotta take it to the base, bro.
Hey, bro.
It's like he's like, "What's your solo cup size?" It's just a good time. I definitely
It
highly
is.
recommend watching it. But yeah, that's the thing is I think like because who owns Oculus? Is it Facebook that owns Oculus?
But
Yeah, I think they really. I think like because E3's slowly losing everybody to their own like press conferences and gigs. They're not going to be part of E3 anymore. They got to grab these companies that aren't doing it, like Facebook, who owns Oculus and has their own gaming stuff going on now.
Oh, you
Google,
I think
brave
they
Google,
just need
soul.
to focus on indie developers and small businesses. and just that
He
way you
said
can put
he,
them on a better platform.
Yeah.
yeah.
I only use VR on Resident Evil 3. You fucking
You
madman. You are a madman.
brave soul.
That game still scares. I was at work playing Resident Evil 7. Mark was there with me. So was my boss Mills, right next to me, and I was still scared to play that fucking game
But you
in the
got
Could you
lights.
imagine being on
these
VR? No way.
immersive headset on, man. Just
Yeah.
the
Oh, no
sound of the
way.
zombies alone to do you.
Yeah. Fuck
Uh-uh.
that. You
I'm good on that,
madman.
man. Mm.
Nah,
No, Resident Evil
yeah,
7 was
I
really
got.
good because
Yeah.
it felt like a completely different Resident Evil game than what we were used to.
And
Especially
you said
because
we needed to play 7 in order to play 8.
yeah, yes, because 8 is like almost it's a continuation off of 7, I believe.
I see.
I
So
think so.
that's why I went back and started playing 7 is because I had never finished it. But man, it's just like it gave you a whole different aspect of Resident Evil where it was more like it was like the beginning with the paranormal is like you don't know what to expect because you're just like, am I in an
It did.
infected village? You're in this fucking house that has a history, and you're like, I don't know what the fuck. And
Right.
then the what really got me going and like really freaked out is when you find the tape of that little production company that was doing some like paranormal or unexplained shit, and you watch that tape, and the dude disappears, and you're just like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, what the hell?
Oh
I was like, I
shit.
have never been this scared on a Resident Evil game ever in my life. Oh shit. I was like, not me, no sir. I was like, and then it's like they force you to go into that house and all that shit. And I was like, listen, if my ass was there, fuck that bitch. To me, she's dead. I'm moving on. Not, nah, this isn't worth it. This woman is not worth it.
Somebody for everybody, and she's not for me. And we
Yeah, I
keep
was
it
like, you know
moving.
what? Loved you, but I'm assuming you dead like everybody else. We moving on.
Hey, I'm assuming you was here for a reason, and you
Yeah.
was here for a season.
Oh man, this
Here
dude.
for you were temporary.
Yeah,
It was a
there was
contract.
the jump scares were fucking crazy in that game. Like the beginning, like I said, they give you that like you're on edge at the beginning because not a lot goes on. You're just like slowly walking through this house. You hear the creaking, dude. The part where you open that fucking basement door and you just see her coming out of the darkness and she fucking jumps at you. Whew, I was just like throwing my headphones off. I was like, no, no, and then like walking away. I'm like, not again, no. Uh, Resident Evil 7 is
Is
definitely
that the same
scary.
thing that he's talking about? Especially
Was
the scene when she comes up the stairs?
Yes. Yes, Darklight. That's what I'm talking about.
Nah,
Fuck
man.
that scene.
I was playing Resident Evil 3 because I got that shit remastered on PC,
No,
and
I'm not gonna see that in VR because I'm a
I was
human
running my
being.
ass off from Nemesis. It's so
Yeah.
Still want to live.
unnecessary.
Listen,
It was
I'm
one moment. It was one moment. One of those zombies hit the fucking door on the game, and I don't. I thought it was my window, and I almost shit everywhere, man. I was
You
yeah,
trying
probably
to
it's
threw
take
your
my headset
controller
off.
and everything.
It
so
got me.
Resident
It got me,
Evil is that game
and
where
that rarely happens to me.
I had to step away and
Uh,
like breathe when I played that game. I was like, all right, listen, I gotta collect myself. So I'd like walk away and then come back and play when like the scares and the jitters and be like, listen, because when I started playing Resident Evil 7, I was like, I don't want any spoilers. I was like, I'm not going to watch any of my favorite streamers play it. I'm going in there blind because I heard this game was really good and very scary. I was like, perfect. Nah, was like that was a
Like, nah.
mistake. I need to be prepared. I was like literally like I get to the point where I'm one jump scare away from a heart attack. And I'm just like I can't do it, man. Can't
See, man,
fucking do it.
I was playing Dying Light, so I was like, okay, if I'm going from Dying Light to Resident Evil, it should
Mm,
be fine. I mean,
nah.
Dying Light was cool. It was just a
Make sure
whole
you put it
different
on your
vibe and
gravestone.
theme with Resident Evil.
Well, I was playing the Evil Within too at the time, and I was like, "Oh, the Evil Within was kind of scary, kind of creepy." But
Yeah.
nah, it's like I said, this Resident Evil really changed like how things were because you were used to going to some place knowing there was infected. This was different because it was just like, "Oh, I feel like I'm investigating, and I'm not here to shoot up a place and be like I'm not an undercover agent or an agent of
Shoot
anybody.
zombies all day.
Yeah, I'm a
Guess you're
normal
not
human."
objective.
Oh, you played Alien Isolation. That's a very good game too. Ooh, Alien Isolation. It's really good. I never played it in VR though. Not as scary as Resident Evil 7 in my opinion though.
Yeah, but those aliens probably jumping out random spots on it.
I'll fucking alien up.
I see me. I forget to press my button and start swinging my damn hands trying to actually punch the alien.
Yeah, just
That's
like
my problem.
shit.
Turn around and run. Now I done tripped over something.
Mm-hmm.
Has anybody played into or Darklight? Have you played Until Dawn: Rush of Blood on the VR? That one's scary too.
Until Dawn.
Game, what games
Huh?
are we playing today?
It's
Are we playing
called
with the stream?
Yeah,
Until
we'll play
Dawn: Rush of
games.
Blood.
Yeah. The stream don't end until 2. We'll either play
Check that
Paladins or
one out.
Halo.
It's pretty dope.
Mark, get Game Pass. Don't be weak. Just get Game Pass.
Yeah, that one makes you come up out of your skin a little bit.
Yeah. Honestly, the Silent Hill games scared me too. Most of the
Oh
Silent Hill games
yeah,
scare the
yeah,
shit out
yeah,
of me.
yeah.
Oh
Fatal
yeah, all the Silent Hill, definitely.
Fatal Frame usually scares the shit out of me too when I played those back in the day.
So Until Dawn, Rush of Blood is like you're on a roller coaster type thing, and it's a haunted roller coaster pretty much, and then you have to like kill the ghosts and all this and that. It's really crazy.
Sounds like Ghostbusters.
Oh, it's nuts. It's not fun sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what game that I really want to play in VR is Fatal Frame.
Yeah, is it VR though?
No, I wish they would bring it to VR. That would be, oh my gosh, that would be crazy.
A game that I think would be really fun in VR, if it isn't already, Sea of Thieves.
Yes, Sea
I
of
think
Thieves for
Sea of
sure.
Thieves would make me motion sick though, especially standing on a ship.
That's true.
What's
I can see
another?
that happening.
I think I think like a Grand Theft Auto or a Cyberpunk type thing in VR would be really cool. Um,
Grand Theft Auto in VR would be crazy.
you could, yeah. Um,
Hey, look, don't give Rockstar no more ideas.
yeah,
That's what's
right.
they gonna be on here tomorrow. Hey, introducing Grand Theft Auto 5 on iOS, Android, and Oculus.
This is how they're gonna present it. They're like, "Have you ever wanted to be in Trevor's body?" And they're like, "Well, now you can." And then see this stupid shit
Say it
Trevor
again.
does.
You skipped on me when you said something.
I was like,
Yeah.
how they pitch it is they would
Yeah.
be like, "Have you ever wanted to be in Trevor's body, in his mind? Well, now you can, VR, and then you get to like play
VR.
Trevor's story and like the weird ass shit he fucking does."
That would be
Bro,
pretty cool.
stop because Rockstar and Take Two probably hear all of this and they're like, "Hurry up, get it optimized for VR."
Yeah.
You know, technically they could because they already got the first person view when they redid it for PS4 and Xbox
hmm
One. They got
Maybe
the
that was the
first
hint.
person view. So they really could. They really could just upload it and port it to Oculus and only give you the option of first person. It could definitely work.
Hmm.
That wouldn't surprise
I
me.
mean, I can't really
See,
think of
now
any
why?
other games that would be really good in VR. Maybe like because me and Margaret are playing card games. Maybe VR like Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh or something where you're actually there.
Wouldn't
They
that be
no
cool?
no they do have a Yu-Gi-Oh
And then you
one
go,
because there
I
is
was
a
gonna say
guy.
Yu-Gi-Oh would be dope.
No, they do have a Yu-Gi-Oh one because there's a Yu-Gi-Oh one out now. It's not that good.
but wouldn't it be cool if you could just like hold your Pokemon out in your hand like this, and it'd be like,
Well, that's
and
the
then
thing with the
like send
Yu-Gi-Oh
it
one.
out.
You have a dual disc, right? And because there's a guy that was
Hmm.
trolling people. He was literally like, because you know how in Yu-Gi-Oh how he pulls the cards he needs to fucking win every time.
Every time
This guy
he
kept like,
pulls it, looks at it.
if I can find the video, Margaret, I'll show you tonight. But he was just like, he was playing a guy online because it is a VR game. He was just like, the guy's like, well, I summoned this, and he's like, if you can't summon anything, you lose. He's like, and he started acting like you. He's like, oh yeah, well I just drew pot of greed, and it wasn't a pot of greed, but he played it down. He's like, that makes me draw 2 additional cards. Now I also play another pot of greed where I draw 2 more additional
I
cards.
think I've seen that video.
And then the guy was
You're
just
breaking
like,
up while you're talking about it, but I think I've seen the video.
but
Yeah, you have to show it to me.
I'll have to show it to you. It was really fucking funny. It's a pretty much troll type thing.
Hmm.
But yeah, they do have a Yu-Gi-Oh in VR. I think those tabletop simulators could definitely do a good job in VR as well.
Oh yeah.
Who knows? Descenders in VR, Margaret?
Oh my gosh. Could you imagine?
Yeah, that'd be crazy. Doom in
I think.
VR.
Oh God, that would be. That, I don't know, man.
Minecraft would be cool too. I'm not gonna lie. That'd be kind
That
of
would be
cool,
pretty cool to build your area and then just live in it.
right? But like, yes, it's a me Minecraft. I love Minecraft. I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm one of those kids. Man, I'll be all day up on some Minecraft. That's why I said I'm creating us our own little Minecraft world on Xbox, and then we'll start doing Minecraft videos for the YouTube channels. But I think this is where we'll end the podcast. What are we playing? Do we want to play Halo? Do we want to play Paladins? Pokemon?
Ooh. Well, if y'all do Halo, I'm gonna have to download it. If y'all do Pokemon, I'm gonna have to download it.
Pokemon's free though. Halo, you gotta get Game Pass.
I'm gonna have to download either one of them regardless.
Well, Pokemon's like not even a gig, so.
Yeah, it'll be like instant.
Why just need to type in Pokemon? Pokemon PC.
Pokemon TCG Online.
TCG.
And then you can go to Pokemon's website and download it from there. But what are we doing? You guys want to do Paladins? Do you guys want to do... I mean, Paladins is what we already have. We could do Final Fantasy 14, Mark. Fantasy Star Online too.
Always down.
I haven't gotten that yet.
I've started to. Pokemon install. Let's go.
Yes, you're so
Oh
great.
my God, Mark.
Pokemon.
Fucking nerd.
Made my night.
But I'm gonna, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna transition over. What we doing? Paladins, Pokemon. We're just gonna play Pokemon, or what?
We can start off on Paladins, then move over to Pokemon.
That's fine. Yeah. All right. Cool. So let's move over to Paladins. I'm gonna go get a drink and all that stuff.
I'm gonna go to the restroom and yeah.
Let me get Paladins. Yeah. So let me find something.
I gotta switch over my phone.
I think the intermission screen's the old one. No, it's still...
why is it? Shame on you, Jason.
No, it's the new one. It just still says stream starting soon. I haven't put the intermission yet. Anyways, we'll be back, guys. I'm gonna go get a drink, load up Paladins, and we're gonna play some Paladins. So everybody say bye and stuff, and and we'll see you soon.
Bye. Thanks for joining. We'll see you back for gaming.
We'll see you soon. Yeah, for gaming and stuff.